Hey everyone, welcome to Redmen TV. Watchalong time. Liverpool versus Manchester City kicks off at 4:30. I'm Steve, joined by Errol over at the board. We've got Dan as well. We're here to bring you the latest Liverpool team news as soon as it arrives, and that should be in the next 5 or so minutes. And then we're going to be live on this very stream right through until the final whistle and beyond with all of the reaction. Hopefully Liverpool can continue what's been a nice couple of days for them, scoring goals at home at Anfield. Hopefully they can do that once again and beat Manchester City and yet get themselves right back in this mix for Champions League football next season, which is priority number one at this moment in time. Before we delve into everything, a big thank you to our sponsors, oosh.co.uk. You'll find the link in the description below this video. You'll also find the QR code appearing at various points throughout the stream, including to my right here throughout the course of this build show. If you want to go and get yourselves involved in some amazing prize draws, go and visit Oosh, including at this moment in time a trip to Disneyland Paris for your family. That is available right now. The draw for that is in about 2 days' time. There's also some cash prizes. They've also been giving away loads of Liverpool tickets and will continue to do that over the next few days and weeks as well. So go and get yourselves involved, and thanks very much to Oosh. You are the best. How are you, Errol? Are you good?
I'm good. I've had a lovely weekend, I'm not going to lie. So yeah, I'm all good. Looking forward to this one. Obviously, it was probably the game of the weekend, really, where it kind of is a lot of pressure on us after the results from yesterday. Obviously, Manchester United getting a win early in the afternoon, and then Chelsea going on to do the same. So from my perspective, I looked at it and just thought, yeah, I've kind of got to look at things from a selfish standpoint. I don't really care for the Arsenal title talk and all the rest of it. We've just got to get our job done as a Liverpool fans, and as the team there, they just got to kind of hone in on top four, because that's the challenge that has been set to them at this moment in time, with the other two teams that I've just mentioned kind of pulling away from us. So, and then obviously you want to be looking over your shoulder. If we weren't to win today, Everton would be 2 points behind us. That's just not acceptable. So come on, in a world where Everton can be 2 points behind us, Liverpool need to leapfrog up that league table as best we can in the next couple of weeks. So other than that though, personally, I'm all good. I got my hair done today. I'm looking fresh in 4K. Your boy's back. So yeah, I'm happy. Other than that, I am happy and giddy. We're back.
Looking absolutely fantastic, mate, as always. Yeah, Dan, Errol can't touch on it there, but in terms of this title race, Liverpool aren't in it. So if Liverpool do Arsenal a favour today, it is what it is. Like, so be a bigger fish to fry for us is that Manchester United won and Chelsea won again. Both of them now go above Liverpool. Liverpool 6th, level on points with Brentford, who also won. Errol touched upon Everton winning. It was Villa really who dropped points. It still feels like, and I don't know if Villa are going to get dragged back into this. My guess would be probably not, but it feels like 4th and 5th are up for grabs for two of Liverpool, Man United and Chelsea. They're on good runs. It's important Liverpool match them today. You never want to go, you have to beat Manchester City, but it feels like Liverpool have to beat Manchester City today, really.
Yeah, no, I tend to agree with that, unfortunately, yeah. And the title talk is irrelevant. I agree with both of you in terms of that. It doesn't really cross my particular desk. I'm not fussed on it one way or the other. It's about taking care of our own business and getting our own house in order, which includes Champions League qualification by hook or by crook. We have to find ourselves in the top 4/5 come the end of the season. For what it's worth, I do think there's a possibility Villa find themselves dragged into this a little bit. I think they're looking a little bit stretched, a little bit depleted. I think Europa League, I've said it for a while, might at some point sort of cast their eye towards that and maybe get all their attention, all their focus, which might also impact their Premier League form. But yeah, in terms of today, we are dangerously close to must-win territory in a game against Man City, which is not a position you want to find yourself in very often, if truth be told. But again, if we are going to be in and around that conversation, harbouring ambitions of easily, comfortably qualifying for the top four, and maybe even having a crack at the FA Cup or Champions League, days like today at Anfield, you've got to pick up points.
Yeah, and like I say, Liverpool have been in good goal-scoring form at home throughout the last couple of weeks. 10 goals in the last 2, isn't it? Carabag and Newcastle. Hopefully they can continue that today, and then, like I say, go to Sunderland in midweek, which will be a very, very difficult game in good spirit, because Liverpool, my guess is, Errol, United and Chelsea, whether they're going to maintain all the way through the end of the season or they just are where they are now, we'll find out, whether it's a new manager bounce or it's a legitimate thing. But Liverpool needs to keep pace for now, and then at some point we'll play them all, and then it'll all work itself out. But you can't afford to be more than, again, a game or two max back from them, and that is the danger of Liverpool. If Liverpool get beat and then go to Sunderland and things go wrong, all of a sudden, very, very quickly, that top 5 position is really tough.
Yeah, it's in jeopardy, and we're back to panic stations, aren't we? And at the end of the day, I think from our perspective, maybe now it's a little bit of a rocket up our asses as for the team's perspective, looking at it thinking, right, it is hanging in the balance here. We need to keep pacing. Okay, we tried to keep pace with an Arsenal and a City for a long time, and we just simply couldn't live with them this season for large parts. Fair enough, we accept it, we move on. However, this side is good enough to finish within the top four. This side is a top four side in the Premier League. Yet the results this season have let us down, but these lads will know that should be their base level even on a bad season. Look at City last year. I mean, like, City knew that they were struggling. They had a bad season. They weren't the City of 2 or 3 seasons ago. But when push come to shove, they fixed up. They got their, they booked up their ideas and got all their stuff sorted so that they could finish inside the top 4 quite comfortably. And you just look at City, even as a disappointing season as they may have had, you look at them and think, actually, but fair play, do you know what I mean? He just got they knew what they needed to do in the league to just guarantee that the wheels stayed on the tracks and he didn't completely fall by the wayside. So I think Liverpool have got to have that same sort of mentality. And as I say, now it's an opportunity, because this is what I've been screaming since probably middle to late November, really, is can we find a way to use the league form to kind of catapult us in the Champions League, where I think the lads will genuinely want to go to the, as far as they possibly can this season. But the league form might be a little bit indifferent. There might be some teething problems. There might be some bedding in issues. But eventually, will it click enough so that we can still get that 7 to 8 to 10 games unbeaten? Now, I know people might say, well, we already did that a couple of weeks ago. I know we had 12 games. That wasn't convincing. And there wasn't anything in that form that made me think, yeah, this Liverpool side can still perform like champions. I'm hoping, as you said, the Carabao game, the Newcastle game, I'm hoping we've turned enough of a corner where these lads remember who they are and they fully believe that, yeah, we can play like champions in at least what we might have 20 games left this season, right? In the next 15, we're playing like champions. And if Liverpool are able to do that, I don't see how they fall short of top 4 places, I'll be honest.
Fingers crossed, mate, you're right. Liverpool's team news is out. I'm going to hand it over to Dan, who's going to bring it all to you.
Yeah, just the one change from the board that I had moments ago. No changes at all for Liverpool for this particular assignment. We've got Alisson Becker in goal. Dom Szoboszlai continuing at right back, of course. Ibu Konate, Virgil van Dijk, Milos Kerkez. Midfield 3 of McAllister, Van Gravenberch, Florian Wirtz. And a front 3, therefore, of Mo Salah, Hugo Ekitike and Cody Gakpo. The bench consists of 2 goalkeepers. Yep. Mamadashvili, Freddie Woodman, Calvin Ramsey, Andy Robertson, Wataru Endo, Trey Neoni, Curtis Jones, Rio Ngamoa, Federico Chiesa, no Joe Gomez. I think a few of us anticipated he might be back for today, so that's a shame.
Yeah, the manager said as much in his press commentary that they're expecting Gomez back. Obviously, maybe not quite ready for it. So Liverpool are unchanged from the team who beat Newcastle. No massive surprises there, really. It was only whether, when Arne Slot spoke about Joe Gomez, it was whether he was going to be available to be on the bench. He clearly isn't. Yeah, I mean, again, they've had a big break, since that Newcastle game, Errol. That was what, Saturday night? Saturday night into Sunday. That's a big rest that you're ever going to get, really. And there was no need for the manager to do any different. I think we'd have all been shocked if that wasn't Liverpool's 11.
Yeah, I think you're right there as well. And considering how well they performed in that second half in the Newcastle game, mate, I think, the connection there with Florian Wirtz, Hugo Ekitike, that's just, it's electric at the moment. And I know you lads have probably spent the whole week in part talking about that partnership and how it's blossoming. But again, the Dominic Szoboszlai, he's just so versatile in his ability to be able to just fall back into that right back position and do such an incredible job. And I think it has been made a little bit easier for him, and it's not to take anything away from his actual ability, but the fact that we had a template in what Trent was doing for us for a number of years. He can look at that role and say, okay, well, that's how you play as a Liverpool right back. If you're going to be able to be a ball playing right back, that's going to be able to get on the ball, orchestrate things, pull strings, and try and get the team on the front foot. I think, the likes of Virgil van Dijk and Ibu Konate will both want to start to re-solidify that defensive partnership, because there's been a little bit of disjointed selection availability for a number of reasons in recent weeks. So I think they will feel the importance of being able to have their trusted man stood next to them when they're lining up. So for me, it's an absolute no-brainer. I think obviously Kerkez for the energy as well. I think he's started to look a little bit better across the board there. You've got players and options off the substitution bench there where you look at and think, okay, maybe not the strongest that we've ever seen, but at the same time, Liverpool at this moment in time now, with that much rest in them, you'd expect that these lads will be going for a good 70-75 minutes, and it might be kind of like another Arsenal situation where Slot looks at it and thinks, actually, when there's something on the line, I don't really have the options to rotate or throw in a substitute option. So these lads might have to go the full tilt. Obviously, with the game on Wednesday, it's asking a lot. You'd like the game to be wrapped up, but I am you know, as strong as a Liverpool side could be, this is definitely the 11 for me, mate.
Yeah, and I'll bring in the Man City side now as well before we move on. Then they have got Donnarumma in goal, a back four, it looks like, of Matheus Nunes, Kuzanov, Mark Gahey, and probably Nico O'Reilly. Then it might be, actually to be fair, it might be Ryan Aït-Nouri. It's probably going to be Ryan Aït-Nouri. Probably Rodri, Silva and O'Reilly in midfield with Semenyo and Marmoush either side of Erling Haaland, it looks like, will be the City team. Their bench contains like Diaz, Reinders, Cherky, Foden, all on the bench as well. So that's the City 11 to match up against Liverpool. Interesting one there, Dan, is it looks like Pep's going to stick with the Nico O'Reilly midfield thing, and Rodri, Bernardo Silva and Nico against Liverpool's midfield. That'll be an interesting battle. One actually Liverpool might fancy the chances against.
Yeah, I would have thought so. It's quite a defensive selection, I think it's fair to say, from Guardiola. He's got players in there who know that side of the game, and that's probably their forte in many senses. I think it's fair to say, a lot of them as well. I'm intrigued by the Marmoush and Haaland. To my mind, doesn't do that very regularly, it's fair to say. So that's another interesting team selection from Guardiola. But I would imagine, in terms of the way he's gone, in terms of the midfield battle, obviously he wants a bit of athleticism in there, but I think that is very much with Florian Wirtz in mind and trying to stop him, to be honest with you, because we've seen in recent weeks, especially now he's been able to play more centrally, more regularly, I think he is starting to find his feet more and more, and he's seen obviously the bigger picture in terms of his teammates, him and Hugo Ekitike. We've spoken loads about them and their link up, but he is finding really sort of creative solutions in terms of how to make this Liverpool team tick. And I think for Guardiola, I think coming to Anfield, he wants to try and stop that and navigate his way around us having an influence and us dictating terms, and therefore that's why I think he's gone with that midfield. But I am a little bit surprised. I thought he'd come and try and fight 5-5 a little bit and be a bit more front-footed, and almost say, like, we've had a lot of interesting games with Man City down the years, obviously, where we've been going neck and neck, going for titles and going toe for toe, and we've cancelled each other out a lot. These Anfield games have been slightly different, and I think Guardiola might be on the verge of sort of like overthinking it a little bit. I think if he'd just gone with a more normal team, Shirky's been excellent, hasn't he? He's decided not to include him today. He's got Phil Foden there. Like, that does feel to me as though Guardiola's really sort of like trying to do something different where maybe it wasn't necessary. But again, I'm just trying to find the positives in it.
It might just be, Errol, that he thinks Liverpool have got Szoboszlai and I'll just get Marmoush up against him. It might be Semenyo, but my guess is he's probably going to say to Liverpool, can you deal with Marmoush up against your backup or your midfielder playing right back? But it is, you know, with O'Reilly and Rodri and Silva, you know, listen, but they're all fantastic players. There's a Ballon d'Or winner. Bernardo Silva's won everything. Nico O'Reilly's a very good player, but he is usually more of a left back. Yeah. Pep, he has this big thing where he turns full backs into midfielders. He did it with Rico Lewis for a while as well. It kind of, to me, feels like he wants to be solid in the middle and then just let those three up front go bananas if he can. But Dan is right. The no Foden nor Shaky in the middle is a little bit more of a I don't know if backward step's the right word, more of a defensive-minded selection. Because, like I say, Dan's right, Shaky's been in fabulous form. And if the manager wanted to go gung-ho against the Reds, he would have put Shaky in there.
Yeah, you'd imagine if this game was in the reverse fixture, you'd see the likes of Shaky and Foden in there to be able to express themselves at the Etihad and just go and kind of play their game. I think he would trust in them to be able to do that. I think with an intimidating atmosphere a Sunday afternoon at Anfield, it's a little bit of a different proposition. And I think there's an aspect of, we don't have a great record at Liverpool. We don't necessarily win there down the years. We've struggled at times. They've had some really good performances against us. Where have we seemed to lose a lot of those games? And you'll probably be able to look back and see that midfield battle has probably been areas where you think, yeah, actually Liverpool have turned the tide through that midfield, whether it's been the engine room, whether it's been the functionality of the likes of Henderson, Fabinho, Wijnaldum, whether it's been Dominic Szoboszlai, Ryan Gravenberch last season, and Alexis McAllister, absolutely just playing them off the park. They've got that ability. So to have people now that he recognises that, again, he trusts Bernardo Silva. It's mad that he's still got legs after everything.
Well, he was meant to be injured.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
he was a huge doubt. It was I think he called him an incredible doubt a few days ago, Pep Guardiola. After
he's risen like Lazarus to play at Anfield, which is crazy. But then obviously we've already spoken about Rodri, and we know the immense talent that he possesses, and obviously the young lad that they've got in there as well at the moment. So I think it's an opportunity for them to have a little bit of engine and just kind of match Liverpool's kind of profile in that midfield. They know that Rodri can be a bit of a facilitator with them. They know Alexis McAllister, Bernardo Silva. In terms of where Bernardo Silva is now, he's probably not a million miles away of kind of how Alexis plays for us. Do you know what I mean? There's similarities there. And then having somebody to kind of have that extra that extra little bit of energy and kind of do some of the legs, do some of the running for the other players in and around that midfield. And as you say, that front three, okay, right now in this moment, they're not electric, but as individuals, they are all scary. They are all scary individuals with some crazy amount of talent between them. So, yeah, you want to try and keep them quiet as possible, and Dominic Szoboszlai is definitely going to be in for a tough afternoon.
Mentioned there, Dan, maybe Pep solidity maybe in midfield, maybe the way we're looking for. They are two very attacking fullbacks he's got. It's worth mentioning, you know, when in playing Nunez and Aït-Nouri, you'd argue of all his options, they are the two who you'd most expect to try and get involved. They're not defenders, you know. Sometimes we've seen Guardiola come downfield and play 4 centre-backs. Yeah. You know, he'll easily play Gvardiol and Ake at full-back or something like that, you know what I mean? And he hasn't...
Even Ake's actually doing that though before today, Joe, what I mean?
He hasn't done that today. He's very much going to attack. And again, it might be that they're going to attack with 5, but 2 of them maybe are going to be the full-backs. And if so, Kirkez, Szoboszlai in particular, Gakpo, and we'll see Mo Salah, they're going to have work going backwards as well as going forwards.
Yeah, most definitely. Yeah. And he's clearly keen. He's desperate not to get overrun and lose that midfield battle, as already referred to. So you need to sort of compensate for that by getting attacking options elsewhere on the pitch. And I think he's done that in his full-back selections. You allude to there. Obviously, Nunez is converted to a right-back now, seeing as if he's played in midfield for about 18 months since he got to Man City, has he? So, yeah, that was quite successful. It looked really dodgy to begin with, I think I'm right in saying. If memory serves me, it didn't seem to work for a long time, but he stuck with it. And now he's got a pretty capable right-back option there in him.
It was the only way he didn't end up doing Calvin Phillips Mark II.
Yeah.
That was the only way that he didn't end up going back down that route. It was like, I need to find another position that you can play.
Well, and it's like I say, it seems to have paid off for him. So, yeah, credit to both Guardiola and Nunez for making that situation pay off in the end. But, yeah, it's going to be an interesting one, as you say. The issue we've got is, I guess, will Salah be willing to put in the hard yards? He does do it on sort of isolated incidents in one-off games. We have seen him willing. I think Arne Slot puts the onus on him, because I think some weeks you do just go to him, listen, I know by and large we don't expect you to do a lot of the running, expect you to do a lot of defensive work. Today we need you, because Aït-Nouri, as you say, is going to be making him run backwards a hell of a lot. So, yeah, it's going to be really interesting. I just can't help thinking, as again, I say, like, I don't know Man City team selection week in, week out, sort of the nuances of it all. But this, to me, does feel slightly removed from what Guardiola's done by and large this season. I do think it is with caution in mind, again, as Errol alludes to, his Anfield record not being particularly great, certainly not with fans inside the stadium. I think that's very much at the forefront.
We are going to see, Errol, and it was a comment here, actually, a good comment from Samuel Jones, who said we are going to see Kirkez v Semenyo again. Obviously, first game of the season. Bournemouth really had a go at Milos Kirkez early as well. Actually, they get putting the ball up in the sky against Semenyo, and to different effects, really. I thought, you know, Kirkez did well at times, but then Semenyo scored 2 really good goals in that game, I think, and causes problems. That is a key battle in this one. You know, they signed Semenyo in January, and he's took to it really, really well. He's continually scored goals for them, just carried on the Bournemouth form. Another challenge for Kirkez up against him, and I've been impressed with Kirkez recently, but I'll go back to it. Semenyo is one of the tougher outs that he's going to get for the rest of the season.
Yeah, no, I completely agree with you in that sense, and I think one of the things that will be interesting to see is how does Guardiola utilise him, and how does he tell him to get at that full back, and is it going to be very similar to how he was utilised at Bournemouth, or is he going to have a different instruction today? Because we, as you've already touched on, we've seen there when he was at Bournemouth, he was dangerous and he looked lively, and then he pops up with 2 big goals in you know, and kind of a little bit of adversity on that particular night as well at Liverpool, from what I remember. So Kirkez, I think he's come on. Do I stretch as far to say leaps and bounds, or is he just come on leaps? I'm not sure. I'm trying to be nice. I am genuinely trying to be nice, because I do think there has been steady improvements, and I think it's been, you know, it was needed. He was the levels in which we spoke so highly of him at the start of the season, going into the season. It was expected that he was going to just kind of be one of those type of players that's played in the Prem and have the ability to hit the ground running. He's had his teething issues, but it looks to me that he has finally found his feet. And he now knows that, yeah, he's comfortable and confident within his role. Plus, I think also there's the added that Slot probably started to use him slightly different as well. So if Kirkez can get Semenyo going the other way, and Kirkez can be a bit of an outball for us on that left-hand side and create that little bit of width, Cody Gakpo kind of read some of his runs, which I think they've started to try and do a little bit more of as well in recent times. I think Kirkez is one of those players that he's been a slow burner this season, but I feel like we're getting the best side out of him now at a point in the season where you think, yeah, if you can kick on, you will pretty much hold down that space, and Andy Robertson will only really be coming in to give you the rest that you're going to need.
Yeah, we've got a couple of comments on the City team. First of all, from the Invader 970, thanks very much, says, we don't really have much of a bench, so it's smart of Pep to bring on the big guns when we are tired. And then the flip reverse, Alison Hawke says, City have run out of steam chronically in the second half, and Pep might be trying to have improved legs in the middle late on. Hopefully we make it look like he's overthought it again. Yes, both are valid really. They have got a strong bench in terms of options. Liverpool injury hit a little bit as well and don't have it as much. But I think we saw, Dan, in recent games for Manchester City, that has been the case where they've kind of, in the past, if City were 2-0 up, it was game over against anyone. Like it was going to be 5 before it was anything else. City, a little bit like Liverpool, maybe more so this year, where no lead feels like a safe lead, and perhaps Pep is just thinking, even if it's 0-0 after 75 minutes and I can go to Foden or to Cherky or to whatever, or flip it reverse, if we're winning and I can bring on these really top players and see the game out, that might be in his game plan. That might be what he's done differently or doing differently, because everything else he's tried at Anfield pretty much so far hasn't really worked for him.
Yeah, apart from obviously no fans, that seems to work quite well. No, you're right. It's two very... They're quite stark in contrast in terms of the approaches, because I think that, and obviously Arne Slot's hand is forced in terms of the way we are probably going to try and attack this game, because it feels like all the adventure, and if we are going to be courageous and really try and again take the ball by the horns and get out of sight maybe and win it, as Errol touched upon before, because we don't have the abundance of options and the depth that we'd like on the bench, it kind of feels like this 11 probably needs to get the job done within sort of the 60, 70 minute mark before we maybe have the luxury of making a couple of comfortable changes without affecting the dynamic of the team and the direction of travel of the game. Whereas, as we've already said, Pep Guardiola's got such a wealth of talent at his disposal. He can name a slightly obscure 11 and have lads on the bench to revert to type and do what they normally do more regularly. So yeah, it's going to be a really interesting dynamic, and again a different way of viewing the game. It feels like first hour could be us, but then are we out of sight? Do we have the game mapped up? Are we comfortable enough to make those changes whereby it's just done and dusted? Or is that where Guardiola's hand comes in and the game's still in the balance and they run away with it in the final half an hour? Because again, we saw last week's Spurs game, 45 minutes excellent, Spurs terrible, City pretty much home and hosed and yet ran out of legs. They don't have that today because they've made changes. They're in a luxurious position in which to do so. We are not. So yeah, maybe a game or two halves we're about to watch here.
They played midweek as well, which is way of knowing. Again, it wasn't the most strenuous of games against Newcastle, because I think they were 3-0 up after like half an hour, and the tie was dead. But 5-0 on aggregate, and they kind of coasted. But maybe that's also played a factor in, in terms of, no Nico Gonzalez, for example, and no Reinders. I wonder maybe that's what Pep is thinking as well, rather. But yeah, listen, ultimately it's up to Liverpool, and we're here to watch Liverpool, and if Liverpool do the job, fingers crossed they can. Someone said here, and I see your point, or the question rather. I'll see if I can find it in a moment. Steve, what does a strong win do? Sorry, Steve, what could a strong win today do for our season?
Ooh, dreaming. I'm dreaming.
First of all, it keeps you right in pace with this Champions League. 5th place or above now is just, it has to be done, you know what I mean? But also, I'll be honest, I don't think even, again, and hopefully Liverpool do beat Manchester, I'm not sure you're going to learn a lot, because this isn't the type of game really we've struggled in this year. Unless City come and park a bus and do long throw-ins, corners and take the piss a little bit, I don't know if you can learn too much of them. Actually, Liverpool are a pretty good team when teams go at them. But it's more for me, Davey, it's about this Champions League qualification. You have to be in that top 5 coming the end of the season. You don't want to be the one looking in, because all of a sudden and again, Liverpool have finished outside the top 4 or 5 before, and then it's ultimately been okay. They've got back in and they've done well and won things again. But there's also the slippery slope of, you're not in it, Chelsea and Man United are. They'll want the players you want. They've also got maybe the money that you now haven't got, and all of a sudden it can snowball. Yeah,
it can have a knock-on effect, can't it, to your other ambitions, and that's not just what happens on the pitch. Obviously, as you just alluded to there, happens about your transfers and the targets that you can potentially kind of try and draw back into the club. I just think from how strong, I think it sends us again. It was what I took from the Newcastle game. We played like champions. Do you know what I mean? And it kind of made me prick up my ears a little bit and be like, whoa, okay, actually, like, I've been a little bit harsh at times because we haven't played like champions and we've played under par, but they've still got that. And I think if we're able to send a warning to, the rest of the league and teams further afield across Europe, look at that and think, bloody hell, City is still a great side, but Liverpool have just absolutely put them to the sword there. Liverpool are the side that, again, no team really, when they're in that mode, really want to come up against. I still believe that, and we might not have seen enough evidence of it this season in terms of being able to consistently put that body of work together. But I just think if we're able to put another big team to the sword and show that, yeah, we've got that champions mentality, I think the fans in the tough moments will have a little bit of belief again. And I think that's really important. I think we need to restore a level of that belief within the fan base, because I think we've had our confidence knocked as fans. I know I've had my confidence knocked, do you know what I mean? So I'm just speaking for myself there, but knowing when you're up against a big challenge, or we have to overturn a 1-0, lead in Europe or whatever, we won enough games that we can call back on and say, but we've done it, we've been there, we've battled through that adversity. And I just think, not saying I want a difficult game today, make it as easy as possible, please, Liverpool. I'd like that for viewing. But if we have to, I think it just puts other teams, other managers, other fans on notice that, yeah, this Liverpool team still have that champions mentality, and that's not just going to disappear very easily.
I actually think it's the Champions League thing, and you just touched upon it right at the end there, because I think it would be a reminder again to us as fans, but indeed Arne Slot if he needs it, the entire squad, that on our day we are still capable of mixing it with anyone in Europe. Man City will be, rightly or wrongly, second or third favourites, you would imagine, for the Champions League. They'd be in that sort of realms. So if we can do a job on them today at Anfield, it just instills a little bit of belief in the crowd that's there today, and indeed the individual players and as a collective, that don't worry, like, we are still capable and anything still is possible.
No, it makes perfect sense. Like I say, Liverpool, the confidence to go and beat anyone. It's worth mentioning, by the way, it is an unchanged side from City.
Is it, yeah?
Sorry, it's an unchanged side for us. Liverpool against City, against Newcastle. Errol, Liverpool were dreadful for the first 25-30 minutes against Newcastle. You mentioned before the champions' performance. That came after half an hour.
Yeah, no, it did.
Andy Gordon's goal was kind of like the smelling salts that kind of woke Liverpool up. Like, you can't afford that against City. They'll,
you could be 3 out, you could be out of sight. It could be, and they could do what they did to Newcastle, not Newcastle, Spurs, and then you're hoping, can we be the Spurs in that equation? And I don't really want to go down that route. I completely agree with you. But again, I think it's a matter of building that into this team now. So showing that we'd had to go down 1-0 to Newcastle and then step up, when for most parts of this season you'd probably think, oh, this Liverpool team might just kind of crumble under the pressure, or we'll be we'll wilt under it a little bit. But they stepped up and then they delivered, and then they started to play like champions. They started to add the quality and that assurance that they knew that they could control the game thereafter. I think it's about, do we go into this game and do we control it in the first instance? Do we get those first 20 minutes and they're under the storm and they're under the cosh a little bit? And if we do, then are we able to kick on and have the performance that befits of a champion? And I'm not saying that the performance has to be of that, but I just think, in terms of the question that we was asked, what would a strong performance and a strong result look like? I just think, as Dan just said there, it gives everybody that little bit of belief that there's still going to be tough points this season. We're still going to have to deal with a certain level of adversity, but I've got that little bit more faith than I had maybe at the start of the year, that this Liverpool team are equipped when those moments come, that they can find the right answers.
Yeah, we've got a question from Adam Harrison. Thanks very much, Adam. Do you think, lads, if we get Champions League footy next season and no trophies, do you think we look back at this season as a success, with the pre-season and the Jota tragedy, new signings, settling, and injuries? I don't think success is the right word, Adam, to be honest with you, because it's not successful if Liverpool don't win stuff. But I'd say it's like bare minimum. Or like, you've salvaged something out of it, and you go again next year and you put yourself in a better position to go again. But no, my answer would be no, to be honest. If Liverpool finish 5th, don't win anything, I don't think you will class it as successful. Now, what you might get, there might be some successful moments, and there might be things like that you can count as wins. For example, if Florian Wirtz continues to shine, and the new signings,
Hugo Ekitike gets in Team of the Year, Szoboszlai gets in Team of the Year, we'll take little bits of a silver lining. But I'm with you. I can't call that a successful season. Do you know what I mean? All things considered, after everything that we've been through this season, we silverware is a prerequisite for me to be looking at success. And I'm looking at FA Cups, and obviously we're not in the Carabao, but FA Cups and up in that respect. I can give these lads a lot of time for the season not being a success as well. I think that's got to be fair to say. I can understand why you can't just be demanding that everything just clicks there after everything that they've been through. But for me, there's a level, I said to you before, there's a level of professionalism, and that's the baseline. So the floor to me is that top 4, top 5. I don't even really want to say top 5 because we're getting in it from a coefficient if we do, but the floor's top 4 for me. This squad is a top 4 squad, no matter what's going on externally, internally. Top 4 is the bare minimum. So yeah.
What I think you might do, and I think Adam follows up on it, we don't know exactly. And I saw Queen Keller's interview the other day about the Liverpool players and the criticism and what they're going through, and it's completely understandable. I think what could very well happen is Liverpool could easily finish 5th, and then go, that was a really tough year for us all, and we can try and build on it and go again. So I see your point, Adam. I think what it could be one where you kind of accept and go, okay, that wasn't what we wanted, but the bottom hasn't completely fallen out. We can now go again. If you finish 6th,
it's like what City had to do last season. City knew they gotta really make sure you understand what I'm saying here. City lost Rodri in a way last season when he had just come off the Ballon d'Or. So in terms of where he was at before they lost him for the best part of a season, he was at the top table of football and talent. Then they didn't have him at their disposal in that squad when he was such a linchpin for them, and their season was massively hamstrung by that. What they were still able to do was, when push come to shove, they was able to fix up as a squad and as a team in order to make sure that top 4 finish was guaranteed, so that this season could have been a better season. Right, and it hasn't worked out for them this season either, but that would have been the hope and the ambition. Very different set of circumstances. Again, I reiterate that it is a completely different set of circumstances, but Liverpool have kind of now got to that push comes to shove point in the season where I feel like we need to show that we've got more credentials worthy of being in European football than Manchester United and Chelsea. Right, Manchester United have got 1 game a week, so they may have a slight advantage over us. Chelsea are going to be in and around the same amount of games that we're going to have, and we just have to make sure that we match, if not better, what they're able to do in terms of whenever they go onto the pitch. And if Liverpool can do that, then, as you said there, we've salvaged the season. We've stopped it from completely bottoming out, and Liverpool and the fans can say, right, we can go again, we can draw a line under this season. We now know the players we've brought in, we've got them wrapped up. Isaac will be back in the summer, and we can add to this squad, which is now a replenished, good squad that has got 12 months under their belt. And if those lads can do it in the most difficult of circumstances, God help this Liverpool side when everything starts going our way again.
Yeah, I think
frightening.
Like I say, Liverpool can start that road to qualifying for the Champions League again next year by beating Manchester City today. And hope it would be nice if they can. Just to let you know again one more time, guys, how the rest of this day is going to go here on our stream. In just a few moments' time, me and Errol are going to go and dip out. We're going to take a quick break. We're going to leave you in the more than capable hands of Dan Club for half an hour for the fan interactive section of the show. And then about 4:15 UK time, Errol and I will come back in. We'll bring you the entirety of the watch-along of Liverpool versus Manchester City. There'll also be reaction from the ground. We'll get Chloe and Paul in attendance. There'll be videos from the studio, and then we'll have to play a ranking show as well. That will be available over on the Redmen Plus app. Thank you so much to everyone who's downloaded it. If you haven't, what are you doing? It's completely free. Go to your app store and download it now. If you've had it for a while and you haven't updated the app, I urge you to update your apps as well. Because some new features and a couple of things that we've added to it. So do go and check it out. It's the best place to get all of our content. And yeah, it's been well received. So thank you very much to everybody who has done that so far. Go on, Errol. Before we go, I'll ask you for your score prediction. And Dan, I'll ask you before I tag in for you as well.
So I'm saying 2-1 to Liverpool.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dan, can I get a prediction from you?
Yeah, I'm cautiously optimistic, foolishly potentially. I'm going to say more goals than that. I think it's 3-2 Liverpool.
Oh,
Chris Page
on the buttons, Joe.
Chris on the 1s and 2s also thinks 3-2 to the Reds. I think we're going to win. Seattle are going to win the Super Bowl. There you go. This Chris is double. Is
that not like nailed on? Somebody was telling me like an hour ago that's like done. That's
not done, but they're the favourites. They're the big favourites.
Like strong favourites.
Yeah, I ain't staying up to watch that. I did that last year and to see the Kendrick half-time thing, but it was overrated. And that guy, like, who was it? Mahone or whatever? He had a stinker. Absolute stinker
it's
last year.
It's Bad Bunny this weekend.
Yeah, but I heard about that.
You'll be able to catch it on YouTube if not.
Yeah,
if you need to be in bed.
I'll watch it in the morning.
Gotcha. I think we're going to win as well, which scares me that we're all picking up.
Bobby?
Yeah, Bobby thinks we're going to beat 6-0. We're fine. Bobby can balance it out a little bit. Producer Bobby.
Producer Bobby's on the buttons as well.
Producer Bobby going for 3-1. Yeah, he's there as well. Yeah, I'm going to say 2-1. But who knows? Who really knows with this Liverpool
We're
team?
here for it.
Daniel thinks 2-0. Nigel thinks 3-1. Careza thinks 3-2. Retro Unlim is going 4-0. Absolutely fantastic. There we go. Everyone's confidence. We know all this ends. Right then, we are now going to hear from Arne Slot, who is speaking at his pre-game press conference, after which you'll be joined by the dulcet tones of Mr. Dan Club. Catch us in a couple of minutes.
Yeah, what I mainly remember is the game we played over there. In the first half, we were completely outplayed for large parts, not for the complete 45 minutes, but for large parts. So it's another moment for us to see where we are in the development of this team. So that is that, of course, being said, we also know the importance of a result on Sunday, but that goes for all the 20 teams that are playing this weekend in the Premier League. It's the end phase of the season, so results matter more and more. And a very good team that were even able to win yesterday against the team that we beat during the weekend, not even with their starters. So that tells you, combined with the game we've played against them, what a force City still is and always will be, I think.
Hi Anna. I wonder, the performance you showed against Newcastle, particularly after the first half hour, is that as well as your Liverpool team has played this season?
No, I think we played much better than that, to be honest. But it was a good last hour. First half hour wasn't as we wanted it to be. Again, for obvious reasons, because if you dive in data, and I think that's what you're going to do in a second, because that's your world. But the first half hour, we didn't play that much. There were a lot of set pieces, which took a lot of time. And then it's difficult to find momentum, to find the same tempo and pace as we had in the last hour. But I liked our last hour, but for me it wasn't our best. I think we've played many games, really good football. Unfortunately, we're not always able to be that good in both boxes. Now, in the last two games, we've been really good in both boxes, and then people start to notice that our football might be better as well. But that football part has always been, for 95% of the minutes we've played, for me, far above an acceptable level. But both boxes have been not good enough throughout maybe 95% of the time.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Redmen TV. It's all been going on, like much more chaos, like Spaghetti Junction in here. But we're all good. Everything's fine. How are we? Welcome to the Redmen TV and the Watchalong, the fan interactive part of the show where we just chat for like half an hour before Liverpool take on Man City at Anfield. So the floor is yours. The forum is open. The world is your oyster. Yeah, if you haven't been here for this bit before, literally whatever you want to talk about, you name it, nothing's off limits. It can be related to the match, it can be score predictions, it can be opinions, questions. It doesn't have to be Liverpool related. Do whatever you got to do. Yeah, sorry, I'm also trying to sort something out there. Wonderful, cool. Where am I? Yeah, Liverpool. How are we feeling? Confident? Happy? All good? Raven is not particularly optimistic at this one. Some of the score predictions are positive and hopeful. I'm also quite that, surprisingly. Cautiously optimistic, I described it as a few minutes ago, and that's probably the best way of sort of gauging my thoughts heading into this, because a lot of, conventional wisdom would suggest that this is going to be really, really difficult. Man City are always a tough proposition, always a difficult assignment, whether it's at home, whether it's at the Etihad. Like, historically, this is just not an easy game of football, let's be honest. But having said that, big chance of Brighton there. Having said that, I don't know, there's just something about me that thinks we're going to turn up today. And I think Newcastle second half, coupled with a little bit of Carabao, coupled with a little bit of just kind of how this season's going, makes me think that we're just going to do something a little bit special and fill us all up with hope and optimism that this season could still be a successful one. And it's bordering on must win because of what happened yesterday. And I don't like talking about other teams, certainly not teams that we dislike vehemently. But ultimately, Chelsea keep winning, Man United keep winning. and they are our competitors. I'm actually more hopeful, for anyone who didn't catch sort of the first bit of this show, that Villa might sort of get dragged to our level and maybe in the round us points-wise. So it's another team there to be shot at as well. But yeah, that's where I'm at. To tell me where you're at now, basically. Basically a must win for both teams, 0-0. Yeah, I don't see 0-0. I think both defences are too leaky for 0-0, actually. And I think both teams, Guardiola's gone with, I think, quite a defensive-minded, quite a cautious midfield, but he's gone quite attacking in other areas, his front line in particular, and indeed at fullback. So that lends itself to them being a little bit, I don't know, at it and trying to hurt us in different ways than maybe you would imagine from wide areas, potentially, as opposed to through the middle, which is interesting. Obviously, Szoboszlai at fullback is an obvious potential weakness and vulnerability that we've got, and an area they might try and exploit. That channel, Haaland and Marmoush might sort of pull across the Szoboszlai-Konate channel as opposed to the Van Dijk channel, but then Semenyo's had joy against Kirkez already this season, so there's lots of different ways. I don't think Nunes is quite as adventurous and will be joining in so much on that side personally, but as Jay Singh says here, I think it could be a problem. Semenyo against anyone has been a problem, hasn't he? Let's be honest, this season. And actually, that signing always looked like a bit of a masterstroke because he was so, such a hot hand. He was so in form. He was so plug and play that it just felt like it was never not going to be a success. And it has been a bit of an overnight success as well, it's fair to say. I'm interested to see what reception Mark Gahey gets, to be honest. I'm not entirely sure, but there's a good chance he gets a really negative one. Listen, most Man City players will just carte blanche across the board, get dog's abuse anytime they turn up at Anfield, and I'm totally here for that. But I wonder whether it might just go up a notch or two when Gahey does anything, because it's not really his fault, but just the way it all played out, I feel like he might be in for a little bit of stick and a hard ride from the Liverpool fans today, and again, it's fine by me. What I'll say on this, right, and I get it, I do get that, but we have to just park that for today because the points and the win are so important to us and our own ambitions and what we're trying to do between now and the end of the season that I just think it's just irrelevant. The title race is just not our business, and it's not a nice thing to say. It pains me to sit here and say it, but it just isn't any of our business this time around. So we just need to focus on us, and that means we need to win because the thought of finishing sixth behind, and I've already spoken about maybe Villa coming down and getting involved in this race, but there's the other end of this as well over the shoulder where like Brentford and Everton are seemingly creeping up alongside us. So yeah, we've got to win because otherwise we're not running out of time. But if Man United continue this upward curve that they're on and Chelsea continue their trajectory, it's going to be really, really difficult to overhaul them, and Europa League is a real possibility, which we don't want. I haven't heard more, really, to be honest. I have seen the manager's quotes from Ren from yesterday. He's confirmed it's obviously a shoulder injury, and it does look to be serious. We haven't heard anything in terms of like timeline and extent just yet. Likelihood is, based on if it's like a dislocated shoulder, which again is speculation, but it did feel like that awkward fall, pain in the shoulder, the way he was holding it, the way he got walked around, it does all sort of point in that direction. You'd imagine 2-3 months, barring complications, which is really frustrating because I was intrigued to see how he went about finishing the season over in France, and I wanted to watch more of him playing football, but we might be robbed of that opportunity. So let's just wait and see. Somebody here said 8 weeks. May well be that. I think it would be nice if it was, obviously the shorter the better, because just to get him back playing again sooner rather than later would be a positive. I do think Liverpool wanted that continued development and continued sample size with which to work from when he does arrive at Liverpool next summer. But again, we might have been stripped of that opportunity, unfortunately. Marmoush and Semenyo have pace. Hope we don't just drop off them while tackling. No, I think one thing we can say, certainly from Kirkez, I think it's unlikely that he sits off and allows Semenyo to run at him. Kirkez is very much a front-footed full-back, sometimes to his detriment, I think it's fair to say. But his decision is often an aggressive one. It's often, I'm going to go and put out that fire or put out that problem before it becomes a problem. I don't think he's inclined to sit back and say, I'll wait for you to make a decision. He's very much at it. But let's wait and see. Let's wait and see. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we can all just listen. It'll be a big thing, and there'll be loads of noise around it. Twitter will be a wash, but park it as long as we can achieve. And we had a brief conversation earlier on about Liverpool's success this season and what counts as a success for Liverpool this season. For what it's worth, I think anything trophyless and a top 4/5 finish, I'm really reticent on the number 5 thing, is passable, considering what we've been through. Obviously pre-season, obviously injury-wise, obviously the massive dip in form, the scrutiny and speculation around the manager. I think it's just about passable if we do indeed qualify for Champions League for next term. And I think we can dust ourselves down and go again, mainly in the summer, in the recruitment side of things. But I think with this group especially, we can just say, okay, it was what it was. We've got through it. We've achieved the bare minimum. Now, how do we make sure we're better next time around? But yeah, let's wait and see. A lot of people talk, Pep. I think I touched upon this earlier on in the week, and you might be right about Pep Linders, because he may well get a little bit of abuse from the touchline, but I just don't know at what moment that can happen, because he could prove me completely wrong. He's unlikely to be front and centre of any situation, which means, like, if it's Mark Gahey, to bring it back to that, he'll be on the ball, so there'll be ample opportunity to give him stick. Likewise, Guardiola would be very active, and you would imagine he often is at Anfield very animated, so he will get abuse. We'll wait and see on Pep Linders. But yeah, who knows? Who knows? Open season, I think, when it comes to Man City coming to Anfield. Everyone's up for it, and everyone is a target, I think it's fair to say. Somebody's predicting a Milos Kerkez man of the match. I think he'll have to perform. I think all the defenders will have to be on their game. I think everyone has to be on their game, Maxine. It's something I referenced earlier on in terms of if we are going to get the job done, it's absolutely paramount that the starting 11 do it. There are bench options, of course. There are with Endo in certain circumstances. Obviously, Andy Robertson, very like for like in terms of Kerkez. I'm sure we'll see him and his experience added to the mix at some point, no matter what the game state. Curtis Jones is obviously like for like and very replicable in terms of what he might do in terms of coming on from McAllister, you would imagine. There's a Dom Szoboszlai conversation there to be had about getting him back into the midfield. I think if we're going anywhere else in terms of Chiesa, Rio and Gamoa, Trainioni, I think we are either chasing a bit of a lost cause or the game's so comfortable that it's in the bag and we're home and hosed. That's kind of I very much doubt if the game's on a knife edge, we will see the likes of Trey, Rio and Chiesa to a certain extent, and Calvin Ramsey as well, actually. And that's not to be too dismissive of their qualities, because obviously two of them are in the very early stages of their career. Calvin Ramsey had loads of injury problems and had some really disappointing loan spells, and Chiesa is what Chiesa is at this point. But in terms of what we know from Arne Slot and the trust he has in those four lads especially, I can imagine there's only very few finite game situations that means they'll be coming onto the pitch today, to be honest. What's more important today? The result or the performance? Has to be the result now. Like, listen, I'd love to watch us just be completely perfect. Like, absolutely at it. Vintage Liverpool, intensity, running, pressing, quality, the lot. Like, give me the works of Liverpool today. But realistically, you'd take any win, wouldn't you? Because it's just about keeping pace with those above us and around us right now. So I'd take the ugliest dog with fleas of a game of footy and a penalty in the 90th minute. In fact, that'd be almost perfect. But literally, it's just must. I really don't want to say must win, but it feels a little bit must win. I don't think actually it does much harm in terms of confidence levels, whatever happens there. I think there's a potential massive boost to be had from winning the game in style, actually. But I don't think it's a huge issue, however it pans out, because it is Man City, and you can almost treat it in isolation to everything else that's going on and with the challenges that are to come. But just in terms of sheer point tally, win is really, really, really crucial, in my opinion, anyway. But again, I don't know about this. I've seen a couple of pretty drab 0-0 games, to be honest. I remember the one where Gundogan missed a penalty late on at the Annie Road end, and that was a pretty poor game of footy, if memory serves me. Because again, there was so much riding on it. I felt like we cancelled each other out 2 or 3 times when we were really going, head to head in title races. They were poor sometimes. We had some belts as well, don't we? I remember also on the flip side of that, I remember being at the 4-3, and when we went 4-1 up, I think, was it the Firmino goal? Whatever goal it was, or the Salah one from like 40 yards, whatever. Just unbelievable scenes. Like one of the best afternoons of my life. So we have had some classics, but again, there's been the opposite end of that particular scale as well. So we'll wait and see. Ruddy's confident, which is good. We must win all of our remaining games. Now, that's highly unlikely. I'll say that now. And the thing is, nobody else is going to do that. Not even Arsenal, who are probably going to twirl a cane on the way to winning the league. They're not going to win all the remaining games. It'd be nice if we did, but I don't see it. Because, again, it probably won't be required. Like, I'm looking at the league table now. Chelsea and Man United aren't doing that. It feels like they are right now, but they will drop points again. They will lose games of football again, without a shadow of a doubt. So we don't need to be perfect. We just need to be as perfect as Man United and Chelsea are going to be. And then at some point, be better than them. That's kind of the whole assignment right now. So let's wait and see. I mean, Ruddy, I love this way of thinking, and I'm so here. The perfect route to Champions League football again for me next season is winning the Champions League. Like, I will finish. Everything could overtake us for like a Brentford, Newcastle, Fulham. Bring on the lot of them. I mean, am I going to go as far as to say like finish 10th? Maybe. Finish 8th. And win the Champions League for like a not asked one, but I'll bite your hand off right now. Don't give a shit. Couldn't care less. It's not quite as bad as Tottenham last year, finished like 17th in the Europa League. It's not quite on that level of shitness. And that was only the Europa League, so it's even worse, obviously. But genuinely, whatever you want to do, however you want to go about it, give me that Champions League trophy. Give me number 7. Give me that day out in Hungary, and then we'll deal with the other stuff afterwards. But yeah, that is the ideal route to Champions League football once again. Happy match day from Perth, Australia. Jeremiah, hope you're good, my friend. I salute you for your fandom getting up at probably a ridiculous time in the morning. I'm going to say something like 3 o'clock in the morning, but I might be wrong time zone-wise there. But it's got to be fucking late, whatever it is. Slot and Salah are the main problem of Liverpool. Do I need to go any more into detail on why that probably isn't the case? Listen, neither of them have been perfect, I think it's fair to say, this season, but I'm not sure that's entirely true. Is it? I don't know. We need at least 2 more centre-backs in the summer, says Raven. Probably one, and I think definitely one, and I think the other one will be dependent on Ibu Konate and whether he stays or not. Again, I think we have to do one, and I think one will be future-proofing and sort of succession planning for Virgil van Dijk and his departure. A lot also will probably be dependent on Jamie Jacquet's injury and how severe that is and the likelihood return for him. Leone as well. How ready will Leone be when he's back? Do they think he's going to be good to go day one pre-season in the summer, or will it take a good few months longer than that? That might also come into the thinking. What I will say is, and I'm not going to sit here and say that, you know, Liverpool have solved our centre-back problems for the next decade by what we've done this winter. But obviously the Jacquet one is the headline one. But underneath that, Liverpool's academy have signed like 3 or 4 centre-backs, one of whom is arriving in the summer max as well from Austria Vienna. So I think Liverpool's entire centre-back department, beyond what we see on match days, is in a much healthier place. And also Joe Gomez probably comes into the thinking as well, to be honest, because if he decides that he needs to move on and the time has come for his Liverpool career to come to an end, I think that will also dictate how hard Liverpool go in the transfer window for a centre-back. But again, I think absolute minimum requirement will be 1 in some shape or form, to be honest. Possibly 2. Yeah, he is. I don't think I mentioned for him wrong. I assume you're replying to somebody else. Jacquet's injured. He hurt his shoulder last night. And all we know so far, quote from the men manager, is it's serious. Oh, wait, you're replying to this. Okay, that makes sense. Is it serious? So we'll wait and see just how serious it is and whether he can get back playing football sooner rather than later. Yeah, listen, there was a lot of me thinking we don't even sign a player, really. We sign a player for the future that's going to come in like 6 months, and still Liverpool, just purely being a Liverpool player in name but not in physicality, means that he got injured like the second game he played after that. does kind of ring true to our luck. Rotten so it is with injuries, to be honest. Yeah, maybe we can renegotiate a price after that, but it's just typical, isn't it? He probably just passed his medical with flying colours and then immediately he fell. So kind of it's not a muscular thing. He hasn't strained anything. He hasn't done a hamstring running. There's nothing there that could have been spotted in a medical. Nothing's flagged up and they're gone, watch out for that. Not Nabil Fekir style. But yeah, how's your luck? Yeah, I think so. Do you know what? My hope that is a real possibility was never really more alive than post Newcastle. I just think the way that all panned out, given what had gone before and circumstances that the tragic circumstances that Ebu had dealt with, and the reception he got from Anfield, the performance he put in, the way he handled himself, the way he spoke afterwards. Again, call me foolish. I am ever the optimist for these sort of things, but I just felt like there's real tangible hope and faith that Canati may well sign that new deal, but we'll wait and see. I think this is probably true as well. I think in terms of profile and midfielders we should be targeting this summer, I think a deep-lying, defensive-minded one is probably right. I wonder whether Torrendo might move on. Probably will, to be honest. If you had to gun to my head and get an answer out of me, I think he will. But we probably need a proper out-and-out 6, I want to say. Gravenberch's been excellent, obviously, but it's not his natural role. I think we've seen that at times. I think a more defensive-minded one. Not a destroyer. They'll still need somebody who's got ball-playing abilities, because that's what Slot wants, clearly. But I think there is definitely room for someone like Adam Morton, to be honest. Yeah, listen, I know. And somebody was always going to bring it up at some point, I know. And it's a shame, not just for him, personally, but Liverpool's under-21s have been on a bit of a crest of a wave in recent weeks, actually. But they weren't 1-0 up, despite being down to 10 men. But they weren't able to hang on as a late goal. So yeah, disappointing result away at Southampton, I believe it was. Yeah, we do. I think I'm right in saying not for another year, though. And I might be inaccurate in that. I'd have to go away and double-check. But I'm pretty sure it doesn't come into play for another year. I think he's got 2 years minimum by Leverkusen before we can activate that. And interestingly enough, people may well have heard me say this before, but Liverpool have already negotiated the contract that Quanta will come back on, which is relatively unprecedented as far as I'm aware. I've not known many circumstances whereby not only is there a fee set in stone that Liverpool would need to pay in order to bring Quanta back, but his next contract, should he arrive back at Liverpool, is already there as well, which suggests to me that Liverpool are confident that he will once again be a Liverpool player, or they're confident that he will get to the heights and reach his level that suggests he's good enough to become a Liverpool player again. So he may well be the answer to this. And I saw recently he was nominated for the January Young Player of the Month in the Bundesliga, so clearly performing, it's fair to say. But yeah, watch this space when it comes to Joel Quanta, who I think got a bit of a rough ride last year, to be honest. I think he's pretty good, personally. That's just my opinion. Yeah, he did. I don't know why. I don't know what happened. I just know I was keeping a close eye on the game. I've been to the women's game this afternoon. I just know he got sent off. Little worried about this game. I'm going to show we can fight the top 5, or we're playing to get in Europe. We're all worried about this game. Absolutely worried about it. Because again, I think 3 points is just so vital just to keep pace with those above us. And I don't think a defeat, it depends on the manner of it, obviously. I don't think it massively harms us in terms of confidence levels and momentum. I think we can dust ourselves down and go again, providing we're competitive in the game and we show enough. But a bad defeat does, of course, affect morale then, so it's going to be interesting. My opinion, yeah. What I will say is, right, I'm not completely, no one is completely abreast to exactly the monetary values of everybody's contract. We're pretty well versed on all of it, and we know about the Salomon Van Dijk situation, obviously. And yeah, we know roughly from certain websites what players are on. We're not sure that Szoboszlai is demanding this amount of money either. Let's have it right. But it does. Does it fall in line with sort of the going rate now? Possibly. One thing is certain on this is he's been unbelievable this season when those around him haven't, and many have struggled. I think he's shown real leadership qualities. One thing he's definitely also done is he's been really, really, really reliable, and he's been just a wonderful team player, because this is a lad who was essentially signed as a very attack-minded, very forward-thinking, often actual winger who just did attacking things and did brilliant stuff in the final third, who's played as a midfielder, full of energy, excellence, leaves everything out on the pitch, which is kind of the absolute, again, bare minimum requirement for any Liverpool player. But he's also done a brilliant job at right back. So, and the future captain thing, again, the leadership qualities that he's shown go way above and beyond anything that we'd seen before from Dom Szoboszlai. There was obviously Steven Gerrard comparisons made in the early days, and it looked like we had a really just wonderful footballer on our hands. But now he's showing a whole new dimension to his game. And I personally expect nothing less from Liverpool players than 100% commitment to the cause when they step out on the pitch. And Dom Szoboszlai showed that in bucket loads this season. So whilst I think the money being discussed and the speculation around his contract is insane, for everything I've just said there, I'm finding it hard to argue against just sort of succumbing to his demands, as much as I'd rather Liverpool do that for any footballer, full stop. But again, if he is now one of our most important players, I think most of us would suggest he is, he deserves to be compensated as such in the round those that earn that kind of money, is what I would say while sitting on the fence for that question. I think there's a queue, but obviously with Van Dijk isn't getting any younger, as we know. Andy Robertson, who knows what the future holds for him. He's our current vice captain. Salah will be in that leadership group. There's obviously question marks around his future. Curtis Jones, if he's in that leadership group in that conversation, massive question marks around his future as well. So all of a sudden you find yourself in a situation where Dom Szoboszlai is potentially, if not the next in line, certainly in the queue, and you can see him. So we'll wait and see. Again, I'm not completely aware of exactly what everyone's on in the pecking order of that sort of stuff, but he definitely deserves a new contract, we'll say that, and he definitely deserves a wage rise. What that leads to is not for me to decide. Let Richard choose, etc. Sort that out. Let's start to wrap up this part of the show then. We've got a couple of minutes left before the lads come back in. How confident are we after everything we've discussed, after seeing Man City's lineup, seeing our lineup? How are we feeling? Feeling good. This is one of them days for me where it's not your run-of-the-mill Premier League game, and I said it with all due respect to everybody in the Premier League. Because it's Man City, it's one of the days whereby I wake up and I think, shit, it's Man City today. Like, that feels massive, and it is massive. But I'm really nervous. And then the closer we get to kick off, the more I start to think, you know what, fucking, we can do this. And I'm now in that phase of the day whereby anything's possible. Like, we're just boss, so why not? What City players are? It's Erling Haaland, isn't it? And I know his answer. It's such an easy answer. I'll try and think of another one while we're talking. It would have been Shirky had they started him, but they've decided to go without, which I'm baffled by, to be honest. Marmoush against Szoboszlai feels challenging, but ultimately, why am I nervous? Liverpool, isn't it? And it's really important that we win. There's so much riding on it. For both teams, obviously, they still harbour ambitions of having a say in the title race, but we're trying to keep pace with Chelsea and Man United, which is grim, but true, unfortunately. That's why I'm nervous. Surprisingly confident is Gibbo. Yeah, the bench is a thing. That's why I said earlier on, all our adventure, the time of the game whereby we're going to have to be courageous is going to be in that first hour, that first 70 minutes, because the bench options are not plentiful. All good players in their own right, and a couple of whom have got really, really bright futures, probably at Liverpool, but we are not blessed. We are not blessed with experienced operators. There's two keepers on the bench. And again, I quite like Georgie Mamarashvili. Ferry Woodman's a perfectly capable third-choice goalkeeper. He's definitely fulfilling a job in that role. But when you've got two keepers on the bench, it kind of tells you where you're at in terms of your squad depth right now. And that's to say, not particularly healthy. I hope you're right, Raven. I'm always very, very cautious about speaking too soon when it comes to Man City or anyone for that matter. Certainly goal scorers and their good or bad records at Anfield. Don't want to say it because you know what happens. You know how that story ends, don't you? It is what it is. Chelsea United had to get their shit together. Yeah, but and they have. That's the problem, isn't it? They have got the shit together. And for what it's worth, I think we might have done as well. But very quickly, it's gone from being like, okay, they've got the shit together, to, oh shit, they're actually ahead of us. And it's not an alarming gap yet. But the way the fixtures have panned out means that they've had, generally relatively favourable fixtures over the weekend, by which I mean United at Spurs, who were a mess, and they were home. Obviously, Chelsea went away to Wolves, and Wolves have got better, but they're still the Premier League's whipping boys. We have Man City. So it hasn't worked out nicely whatsoever. And don't win today, and there's a little bit of clear water between us and them, and I don't like that. I don't think I was. Maybe though. 3-2, Ekitike, Vert and Salah. Salah goal and assist, 4-1 win, Ekitike and Vert scoring as well. There's a pattern forming here, I think it's fair to say. 100%. 100% to do. Yeah, because it does, isn't it? And you just never know. And I think today, actually, we touched upon this earlier on, today and winning today would be another reminder as to why we can, because we own players with loads and loads of quality. Anfield's factor is still alive and kicking. I think this today could send a message, not to the Premier League necessarily, because that's done. That's over. That ain't happening. It means we might still get top 4, top 5, whatever. But I actually think today could act as a reminder to us all, everybody connected with Liverpool, that on our day, we're still capable of winning games of football, and big games of football at that, which to me would just fuel the belief and fuel the fire that I have that the Champions League is still wildly a possibility. Anyway, I'll wrap up because the lads are outside. I can hear them. So I will love you all and leave you all. Enjoy the match. Enjoy the watch along. Hopefully enjoy Liverpool win. And I will see you all again very, very, very soon. Goodbye.
As for City, they've only won one of their last 5 games in the Premier League. 3 draws, 1 win, 1 loss. They do score a hell of a lot of goals, 49 for them, 23 conceded. But you just feel like them coming to Anfield. I mean, Pep Guardiola knows how hard it is to win at Anfield, especially with the atmosphere. But I think for them, yes, they need the 3 points. But for the first 15 minutes, what they really need to do is make sure that the atmosphere has no impact on this game of football.
Yeah, and that comes down to how we play. If we go to Anfield, which I know we won't do it in the same way, but if we go there like we did at the Etihad, where we just sort of said, right, we rolled over and let them control the ball, let them play, let them get onto us. They can run rings around us. We know that. They've got the attacking players to do it. If we get out there and put the pressure on them straight away, if we go out there and make a game of it and show, look, this isn't going to be an easy one for you. The atmosphere is going to be right behind them. For City, it's going to be about controlling the ball. It's going to be about slowing it down right from the start. You need your players like Ekitike, Vert, Salah, Gakpo. You need all these people to push them and just make a game of it. I'm not saying leave yourselves exposed, but if we go there with the thought of, right, we're not going to control this game, it's not going to work out. We don't have the defensive capability at the moment to play that way. So it's down on us to make sure that they don't numb that atmosphere, not leave it to City to try and break us down to expect the atmosphere to die off.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the Watch Along. Steve and Errol in situ. We are here now right until the final whistle and beyond. Liverpool versus Manchester City kicking off in 11 minutes and 39 seconds according to our countdown clock. Hope you're all doing all right. Hope everything is going well for you. And thank you so much so far. I can check now to the thousands of people who are watching. 370 likes. I think we can do better. Hit that like button as you arrive, please, ladies and gents. Is very much appreciated. Right then, Steve and Errol, would you consider this a season-defining game today? Win helps our top 4 ambitions, but hands the title to Arsenal. The title's irrelevant to us at this moment in time. We're unfortunately, I think the phrase, we're not good enough or in a position where we can be asked about that. Like it's not our concern, and that's where it is. Now, if you hate Arsenal, hate Manchester, whatever, and you're thinking in future games or games gone by, whatever, like, man, well, if we lose that once at the end of the world, Liverpool haven't got that luxury, mate. So, season defining, I think a loss could be in terms of it. It really puts Liverpool behind the 8 ball. So it could be, mate. Is my understanding. So either way, it's going to give us a lot of clarity about what this Champions League push looks like. I hate top 4, top 5 races, whatever you call them, because they're always so unpredictable because the reason you're in them is because your team isn't that good, and you get results out of nowhere, just shock results. But that's what we're going to get towards the end of the season. Now, Liverpool have got, unless they can go on this mad run, which they've shown no signs of doing, at least in domestic form, this is going to tell us a lot in terms of what Liverpool's ambitions truly are. Are they going to be right in the mix, or is there a gap and they're properly chasing?
We're asking for favours in the last 5 games, pretty much game in, game out. Yeah, and I can understand that. And in terms of season divided, I don't think it's necessarily season divided for us in the Premier League. I think we have to be very much realists. You're looking good there, Pay Jack. Hey, you don't get called Paul Jack for nothing, baby. Producers just trying to distract us when we're in the midst of being locked in.
That was disgusting.
Doesn't call that one. We still got HR upstairs, yeah.
He's the boss. Has your boss ever exposed himself to you in the workplace? If
so, leave it in the comments.
If so, send me some tips on how I should react to that.
But to the point that I was making, yeah, I feel like I can't get that out of my head now. don't be that guy. I just think Liverpool have just got to look after their own interest at this moment in time. Do you know what I mean? And as I say, I think we know full well where we're at. We know what's at stake. We've conceded the fact that Arsenal are going to win the league, but for what it's worth, we did do our job against Arsenal this season, so everybody else has got to take a good hard look at themselves. We did our job against Arsenal. We haven't done our job against all the other teams in the league, which is why we find ourselves in the position we do. Liverpool need top 4 for next season by hook or crook. So yeah, I'm not interested in what happens as a byproduct of us getting 3 points today. Just get me my 3 points this evening.
Jeffrey Brunel with the super chat is predicting 4-2 to the Reds. From Hartford, Connecticut. I like you, Jeff. I like you.
I see man like Matt in the chat. All the Arsenal fans are already pouring in. I see you, bro.
What you want? Go away.
Go and enjoy your Sunday. You've won footy anyway this weekend. Go and enjoy your Sunday.
Yeah,
but I'll see you at full time, my guy.
Yeah, I don't need to worry about us. Don't never worry about us. Go. Shoot, no, in fact. If you're going to be here, press the like button, I suppose, while we're here. Yeah, like I say, Liverpool's season is the ambitions are very much now have changed compared to what they were at the beginning of the season, at least domestically. Of course, in Europe, they will still be to win that competition as well. And that's another way you can qualify for the Champions League. But yeah, that might be tough. Mark says, what are your snacks? You've got grapes,
I just got grapes, yeah, grapes. We're still on a health kick, lad. We are, how many days? 39 days into... trying things differently.
You're doing well.
Yeah,
you're doing well,
we're trying.
Yeah, you're looking good.
I prefer red grapes, red or purple grapes, green grapes. I used to love it when I was a kid. I can't really eat them no more.
I don't really know.
I think they've gone bitter. Yeah, they just feel like they've got bitter. Don't make them how they used to.
No.
But yeah.
Yeah, no one pleasures. Says we can still win the European Cup. Absolutely we can. Fingers crossed, like I say. That would be perfect if they can do that. But like I say, you need to give yourself a couple of bites at the qualification cherry. And that means, unfortunately, yeah, you've got to try and turn this league form around. Interesting one, because Alex says a quick pool, Arsenal or City. Now, I have to say Arsenal, because I think if Liverpool win today, the title race is done. And I really want Liverpool to win today. So it kind of like follows suit that would be the case.
No, that's fair.
I'm not sure if City don't win today, that or get something out of the game that they're going to be able to claw that game.
City just don't look like they've got the minerals. And when I would have been all for it a couple of weeks ago if they would have like really closed the gap to 1 or even got level points with Arsenal, and they looked like they're really going to do what City have done down the years where it comes to that last 10 games and they're going to be pretty flawless. But they don't. They look like they're going to be as inconsistent as the ones that are going to be in the top 4 race. The only thing separating them is they've probably got enough of a cushion to not really get dragged and embroiled into it. So for me, I ain't giving City no grace. Because if it was the City of old would have found the extra gear, they'd have found the extra level, and he's just simply not been able to do that. So, they may have to look other places this season as to where they might feel that they're going to get, silverware, whether it be the FA Cup, whether it be the Carabao Cup, whether it be the Champions League. City aren't prioritising this league, and I think even Pep in his heart of hearts knows that. And again, from a Pep's perspective, he's probably low key if he wanted to hand the Premier League to anyone, his apprentice. Probably isn't a terrible contender for that title.
I don't think it is, Jewish, mate. I don't think he's handed anything over recently. His team have been pretty average. Better than us, though, because we haven't been too much better. That is for sure. Right then, what is it? 5 or so minutes to go until the start of the game. Like I say, The Guardiola at Anfield thing is definitely a thing. Everyone knows it. The City at Anfield, obviously they've won once in a long time. Manchester at Anfield, I think 2003 or something, with fans in the stadium. That's a caveat. They did win in
COVID season.
In the COVID year. Doesn't count. The only thing that counts on that COVID season
was our trophy.
Well, that wasn't even the same season.
No, true.
But the only thing that ever counts in that season is Alisson's header.
Yes.
That's all.
Wait, that.
Everything else, none of it. Don't worry about it. But like I say, Liverpool.
Last time I was in here, we seen another brilliant header. That was unbelievable.
Yeah,
unbelievable. The C's on that one.
If Liverpool win today, by the way, they go back. They'll stay in sixth place, but they'll be just 1 point behind Chelsea. They currently sit 4 points after Chelsea got the win that we expected them to. It's the insane Man United that are a point above that actually, and I know I think everyone expects them to be Tottenham. So I don't think it's
not a shock.
Too big of a shock.
It's not a shock. Big up man like Jags in the chat as well, and big up my boy like Liam if he's watching. I was out with him last night for me mate's dad's 60th. He's a big fan of the channel, and he was saying if you're on your watch along tomorrow, give us a little shout out. Well, there's your shout out to our kid.
What was his name, sir?
Liam.
Hello, Liam. Shout out to you, son.
Blessings.
Hope you know. Thanks very much for supporting us. Right then, both teams are about to make their way on to the Anfield pitch. So as they do come out, I have a quick message and a quick video we want to show you. So our very own Paul Machin, I'm sure you know by now, hosts the wonderful series Player Portraits over on the AXA UK channel. They've had some amazing guests so far in this second season, the likes of Florian Wirtz, Jeremy Frimpong, Mo Salah, Dom Szoboszlai. This time, it's not only the turn of the ladies, it's the turn of the ladies' legends. So yeah, check out this clip from the latest episode of AXA's Player Portraits.
Some dodgy highlights going in here, Tash.
What I'm working with is,
What I'm working with? You blaming your tools? I give it my best shot.
That was probably actually one of the most nervous, nervous times I've ever had.
Really?
Yeah, definitely. No, that's actually really good, you know.
You know who it is?
Seriously, no, but it's actually good.
Oh, come on. Like, that's exceptional.
There you go then. After the end of the game, and after you've consumed all our amazing post-game content, do go and check out the AXA UK channel. And you see Paul with Tasha Dowie and Niamh Fahy, two Liverpool legends. And actually, very good painters. It's spoiler alert, I've seen them. They're pretty good. They're probably the best.
I was going to say, yeah, because some of the guys, as much as I rate them on the pitch, their artistry is like mine.
Yeah, Tasha, they've done some good work. And yeah, go and check out. But yeah, at the end of the show, the link will remain in the description of this video forever, so you won't miss it. You can also just go to the AXA UK YouTube channel. If I was you, I'd go over there and subscribe, and then you'll get alerts every time a new Player Portrait is released, because there's some more big guests on the way, and there's already been some of the biggest guests that you can get over the last few weeks, that is for sure. Right then, just 2.5 minutes or so to Anfield. What I want from everyone in the chat, let's get working for 2.5 minutes, and then I'll leave you alone. First of all, every single one of you press the like button. You need to press the like button now. There's over 2,000 of you in the chat. Press the thumbs up. It does us a favour. If you're however you're watching, whether you're on the YouTube or you're on our app, get in touch with us. I need to know where in the world you're watching, what time is it, and your score prediction. That can be in YouTube or that can be in Discord.
Come on, chat, get it in the chat, people. Let's go.
I need to know exactly
let's
where
go.
Everyone is, score predictions and all that kind of good stuff.
Brian McCool says 2-0 the Flow and Mo show.
Oh.
Jags S says Leeds. We've got Nigel 3-1. We've got Davey Melbourne 3-2. We've got Captain Deadpool from Newcastle. Who else have we got? We've got 3-1. Good guys. That was Logan, was it? Yeah, we've got loads.
Logan 9 fingers. I don't know what happened to the 10th Logan. I thought I don't know. Jags is going for a 2-1. GK's in Fort Worth, Texas. Shout out Texas. Terry McDad is going 3-0 to the mighty
Palm
Reds.
Springs, Joe. Palm Springs.
Yeah, Matt's in Chicago. Juliet Mark in Cyprus, as always, my favourite country.
Chirac, baby.
Oh, Cyprus. Joe.
Newport, Wales, there via Bristol.
Oh, love
Cobain.
it. Isn't it great when we're finding people far and wide?
Edmonton, Canada, 9:28 in the morning.
Ooh, a little wake up to the Reds, Jobby.
Yeah,
don't
bad.
Don't mind that.
As wake up calls go, that's probably top 3.
Yeah. Mark in Palm Springs, California. Bet's nice there. 8:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
Nice little morning, even better. 8:30. Watch the Reds win 3-2 as he predicts.
Jump on a surfboard like by lunchtime and just
get on with your
the world
day.
is your oyster. We love it. He did a Perth at just after lunch. Oh no, that's early hours in the morning, isn't it? He's 12:29 a.m. That's the middle of the night.
Yeah,
middle of the night settings. It's Monday morning.
That's like I was watching the Super Bowl.
Oh, that'll be later.
Silly o'clock. Shout out to everyone. Can't even. There's so many. I'm just going to read some cities as fast as I can that I can see. We've got people watching in Athens, in Cork, in Port Talbot, in Belfast, in the Algarve, in Suffolk, in
Cheshire,
in Seattle. I'm sure you're getting ready for the Super Bowl later. My friend, West Yorkshire, Greensboro, all up and at it. Switzerland as well. Carl is in Colorado Springs going for a 3-1 to the Reds. MSZ is in
Manila.
On the corner. There we go. We are underway. Thanks, everyone. Please do continue to hit that like button. Let us know your thoughts throughout the course of the game. We are underway with Manchester City going long. And
Liverpool defending the cop.
Mark Gay. It was God's plan to be at Manchester City. There he is in the heart of their defence. As Liverpool do try and get the press on, and Hugo Ekitike.
Oh, straight in there, letting them know what time it is. Don't mind it.
Absolutely.
Man like Hugo, you know. Seattle here, yeah. Super Bowl already. Over to the Seahawks. Hustle Bones. Let them know, hustle.
Right, then.
Regular viewer of this Hustle Bones.
City give
already
the ball
given
straight
it away.
out of play. They tried to do a little throw-in. So Liverpool have their own throw-in now, right up towards the left corner flag.
Okay,
Manchester City half.
Crookers.
Milos Kerkers still decides to go all the way back, which was interesting. Virgil van Dijk just swoops it in. Can Salah get there ahead of Ait
He's being strong now. Ooh, he just got beaten to it. Just got a foot in front of Salah there.
Okay, he kicks it.
Ooh, Ibu's going to have to put the afterburners on, takes a touch. Well, does well.
Too strong to throw my man.
Innit? Just absolutely folded him.
Sit down, get off.
It's like a picnic seat.
Those two Liverpool players getting each other's way though, and the ball breaks early to Bernardo Silva. He's through to Haaland, and Alisson makes a big save. Just a minute into the game. Oh, Errol Haaland was one-on-one.
It's been frantic already. Wow.
Big opportunity for Errol Haaland, one of the best, if not the best centre forwards in the world. But he comes up against the best goalie in the world, in my opinion. And Alisson makes a big save. You don't even get to see the replay.
We got to see half the replay.
Because Liverpool have gone on the attack. But Liverpool, that was a bit scruffy in midfield. Two lads got in each other's way.
Communication, boys, communication.
Yeah. That was unbelievable from Alisson Becker, though. Closed the angle down. Haaland didn't quite get as much on it as he wanted, but I'll be honest, when I saw him through one-on-one, I thought there was only going to be one result.
Yeah.
You'd back that to be a goal every single day of the week, but I mean, his record here isn't fantastic, and Alisson keeps him out. Big save that, Errol. 1-0 down after a minute would have been, oh gosh.
And he didn't start great either, City.
No.
You know, bad 1-2 from the throw-in. Marmoush ends up on his arse. You think, okay, Liverpool just need to get the ball in the forehand and get it under a little bit of control, and then, as you say,
it's a good ball by Silva.
Oh, it's a brilliant. But you know, there is little pockets of space where he operates, and you know he's always going to find the pass. Look at him; he's already looking. He's give Haaland the eyes.
Oh, did Kerkers get a touch?
I'm not sure. The replay was pretty quick for me.
Maybe Kerkers done it.
Great work from Kerkers. Yeah, I think he still needs to get a bit of credit, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I wonder
because he didn't give up on it.
Yeah, I think actually Alisson makes a good save, but I think maybe Kerkers, if he didn't get a touch, he at least got in and around Errol Haaland to make it difficult for him. Fair play. Right then, thanks very much for the super chat to Raj, who says, "All right, lads, my favourite combo, Steve and Errol." You know, thanks very much, Raj. Much appreciated.
That's what we do. We get told that often, you know. We get told that often. It's just nice.
There's something for everyone.
We got you covered. But these big home games, this is what we do, innit? Literally.
Right, then City have the ball at the back, at right back position. Mateus Nunes crossing midfield, although Florian Wirtz presses him, and he's forced to go back to Kusanov, and he goes back to Donnarumma.
Who's gonna?
Takes a little press! It's a strange pass by Mark Gay. That go out!
No.
Kuznetsov just kept that in. I thought they nearly went for a corner.
The press option's still on there though. City are really lame. Woo!
Keep going, boys.
Put them under. There it is. That is why we do it. Go on, you go.
Ekitike cross goal! Brilliant pressing, almost leads to a chance. Ekitike really put Kuznetsov under pressure.
Stick it on these lot.
Although now, to be fair, Rodri's pass has allowed City to break. Fast pace. Oh, careful.
Oh, got to deal with it. Virgil does deal. Oh.
Right then, Van Dijk's clearance picked up by, I think...
City shit.
Yeah, Semenyo from distance, and he balloons into the car.
Ballooned.
Quick start. Ekatike almost causes... but he does press Kuznov into an error. Couldn't quite find the pass. But from there, to be fair, City got out and very quickly were up towards the other end of the pitch. But it was a bit nervy that from Gay.
He didn't want to release it forward at all. He was holding on to it, chewing the ball, holding on to it. It was just begging for a Liverpool player to go and press them and engage. And as soon as we did, he didn't look the most comfortable.
Yeah, I say I don't know how much they know in terms of partnerships, Gay and Kusanov, but they looked a bit ropey. And I'll be honest, their goalie's not amazing with it at his feet.
No, he's
Good
not.
touch by Kirkes. And cut inside from Kirkes. Keep going. Kirkes plays it through.
Oh, bro. Oh.
Just, he might have been offside, but
there was a chance there.
Who was the step over for? Was it for Gakpo?
I think it was for, yeah. Oh,
he's done well. O'Reilly.
He's done well. He's going to get a foul, though.
No, he's not.
No.
Sabo's got the ball.
Yeah, we get the foul. Yes. We love all of that. He can't believe it. O'Reilly's like, what?
O'Reilly up against Sabo. Sabo just about got back. Very, very frantic 5.5 minutes at Anfield.
It almost feels like, yeah, I dare say it, too old school, like, you know, when we was going for titles, we both wanted to take a lump out of each other.
Do you think with them, I thought there was more quality in those games? They were. This has been a bit more nervy than high quality.
Yeah, I
so
agree.
far, but yeah, both teams trying to.
Still plenty of time for the quality to come through, like, but yeah, I do take that.
A few mistakes being pressed into mistakes. As Alisson just kicks this one long. Nice touch.
Oh, unlucky there.
That was interesting. Gakpo ended up playing centre forward, and Ekatike went to the left.
He doesn't mind that though. He likes to just drift out in it. Just he keeps the defenders and the centre halves guessing of where he's going to go in terms of his movement. What do you think of the Tommy Hilfiger collab, by the way?
They looked alright, didn't they?
They all had personalised stylists so that they could basically pick their own little outfits of what like they thought would suit them and the range. They didn't have to be uniform in the way that we've seen in the past. I thought it was quite a nice little touch.
Yeah, they look nice. Right then, City continues to try and play off from the back. This time it's Rodri, goes back to his goalie. Vert is going to try and press him.
Same questions need to be asked.
Yeah, Salah's going to try and press Mark Gay, and he has to just kick it long in the end.
And there's a tangle there. Yeah, wow, ref, what are you doing, Marmoush?
Marmoush and Kanate tangled. Liverpool get the free kick. Marmoush didn't like it, but
no.
I mean, we didn't see no replay, so I don't know.
Prince of Egypt, bro. Remember where you're at. Do you get me?
It was interesting that time Gay was like, nah.
I'm not risking it.
Just empty that one. Like, no messing about here. I always think sometimes you've got Errol and Ireland, why not? You have to overthink it sometimes.
That's what he seemed to do quite well at the start of the season. Ooh.
Like Nori tries to do a little 360 pirouette, gets tackled by Ryan Gravenberg. Sobo takes over and sprints down the line. Nice ball to Vert.
Sets off. Who's going to be out? It's going to go roll out to play, yeah.
Liverpool take the quick throw in. Ekatike can't quite get on the end of it though. And Donnarumma can clear. Liverpool tried to catch Man City napping with the old multi-ball system. Gravenberg loses out on halfway. This is danger for Liverpool.
Yeah, but the ball's not the best. It sends Marmoush a little bit far.
This is a frantic game, Errol. I don't know if that suits us.
I don't know at this point. We're really going to have to wait and see. If we can stay concentrated, I think, yeah, it suits us. If we can keep our focus. If we have a lapse in concentration, mate, I still think the gaps that we leave ourselves open to could really be our undoing. But there's the press again. Strong press. Kanate steps into his man. He does give away a foul this time to Marmoush.
I'm not sure about that one.
Yeah.
Luffy in the Discord says, I love the press. Yeah, the Liverpool's press has been good. Is that a foul? Yeah. It's a bit handsy from Kanate, to be fair. I don't think he needed to do that.
No, I don't.
But he did. And there we go, right then. We're still not on 1,000 likes, by the way. We're still 130 short. Let's go.
Come on, people. Chat. Wake up, chat.
It is a set piece, though, for Manchester City. Bernardo Silva standing over. It's very central. If he wants to dink this in, it's going to have to be stood up towards the back post, unless he can try and shift it. Wouldn't be surprised if he plays it short to Nick O'Reilly, but Haaland, Gay, Kuznov all up there, along with Semenyo and Marmoush. What's Bernardo Silva going to do? He's going to dink it in towards that back post area. It's headed over by, I think.
He still won the header, though.
It'd have been tough to score from there.
Yeah,
that's
not
a 1 in a million chance, that really. Yeah, he's always stretching, isn't he?
Doing the whole, yeah.
Right then, goal kick to Liverpool. They
Where's the sweets have been put into retirement, bro? We had to put the sweets in retirement.
Grapes for Errol today.
Yeah.
As Virgil van Dijk kicks that one long, a bit aimless to be fair though. And City get comfortable possession at the back. Go and press this goalie, lad, honestly. TK's going to go and try and do just
Stick
that.
it on him, stick it on him, stick it on him, stick it on him, stick it.
He's thinking out wide. Can we go and press Aït-Nouri into one? Soboslai's gone out.
That'll do us. Just juggles
the ball
on
his head and then throws him on the floor.
And then throws him on the floor, yeah. Sound lad.
Wasn't happy with his goalkeeper there, Aït-Nouri. See that? He was like, you can't
just ping the ball to me like that, lad. That's just hard juggling it before I can get a touch and bring it under.
And I think this time, Dom Szoboszlai is going to take the chance to whip it into the Manchester City box. City, for what it's worth, not faultless when it comes to defending set pieces either.
Not great.
Diane says she's got the Haribo situation covered for us. Well done, Diane.
Well, thank you, Diane.
Enjoy.
Appreciate it.
Right, then this time it's Szoboszlai's turn to whip. This is a better angle for a cross. It's very far out on the right touchline. Can Sobo find a Liverpool head? Virgil's up there, Kanate's up there, Ekitike, Gakpo, McAllister as well. Let's go. And it comes, it's flicked on by Mo Salah, but it's gone right up in the air. Goalie comes and punches. He got away with it, to be fair.
Yeah, he did.
And Kirk is going to have to deal with that one.
Oh, he does. He just hooks it and sends it back in which direction it came. It's going to go out for the throw, and that's absolutely fine. Liverpool can reset, get men back behind the ball and go again.
Salah just got too much on the flick on rather than guiding it on. It went straight up.
Took all the pace off it and sent it up into the sky.
And then Donnarumma's punch. I mean, to be fair, City cleared up the pitch and then Kirk just had to get rid of it because he was under pressure, I think, from Amouche. This time Donnarumma goes long, looking for Haaland. He wins his flick on, but again, Liverpool with Kirkers can cover.
Hooked again.
Liverpool have been happy to just empty it where they can. Here goes Haaland playing the ball through.
He's onside.
He's onside for now. He's missed anyway.
Wow. Big. The flag's been raised afterwards now.
Not much of a confidence booster though for Marmouche. He went through. He was off. I think he was offside. He missed. Let's check. Was he offside?
Yeah.
He was off anyway.
Yeah, he would have been. Just got to put it in the back of the net, though, and just roll it in and let the line or VAR sort it out for you. But very rarely do you see Haaland turn provider there as well.
It was a good ball.
It was really good.
Probably just played there a little bit too late because he was under a bit of pressure. Anyway, 11 and almost 12 minutes gone. Manchester City throw in. I've used this word a few times, but I'm going to use it again. It's been frantic. Both teams.
Yep. People in the chat have been saying it as well. It's been a very scruffy first.
So Van Dijk and Haaland battle is going in, is interesting. Two big physical.
Who's battling there?
What?
Wait. That O'Reilly kid, he's game. He's a game as a badger, though. He's getting involved.
Gravenberch judged to a foul. I thought he was being fouled, but
same.
Then Bernardo Silva halfway line. I think he's the one who will try and slow things down if he can.
Yeah, he's going to be the pace setter. They need the metronome for them in that midfield. I haven't seen too much of Rodri, but there he is now, just picking up the ball.
Rodri down.
He's going to get pressed.
Yeah. Go on, who's that?
And it was nearly a mistake.
Almost pressed. City are living dangerously.
Oh, mate, they are not infallible from this defence at this moment in time.
Rodri just about gets away with that one. It was Virtue who caused all kinds of trouble. Donnarumma and Rodri, but Rodri with a nice little pass out got City out of danger there. But yeah, Liverpool's press is definitely effective. They don't look completely comfortable with City when we're doing it either.
No, they don't.
It's unlike Rodri to be pressed into headers like that. And then here comes City though between the lines, up to the edge of Liverpool's box. Rodri from distance shoots. The big deflection, wrong-footed Alisson.
Massive deflection.
But I think it is.
It was a City player.
I think it is Haaland. That could have went absolutely anywhere though. If that's on target, I think Alisson's completely beaten there. Look, watch, he's on the floor. See? Luckily, it goes miles away. Haaland's heel.
Hey, all of you moaning that Gary Neville is on comms. You know what you need to do.
Why are you listening to?
Just mute it and just put the volume on us up.
There's the clock. Sync it up right there. Sync it. You don't have to listen to that idiot to listen to us. We've got you covered.
There we go. Problem solved. Cry no more in my chat, please.
Right then, throw into Liverpool. That Milos Kerkez. Take Van Dijk, goes long too straight though, so not straight to Donnarumma. Not good from Virgil, that one.
Do 14 minutes played. gone over quite quick, as Steve said a number of times already. There's been a frantic start from both sides. No one really...
Didn't like that from Virgil. He was never going to win that header. He got taken out the game there.
Now it's Semenyo versus Kirkhead for the first time properly. Alisson comes in, claims the ball that goes into the box, though.
That all starts because Van Dijk goes in with Haaland into a challenge he was never going to win. Virgil just took himself out the game. Oh, what a flip by Vert to find Salah. Go on, give it back. Oh, man.
Oh, Salah tries to do the Trevelier pass outside the foot into the middle where Hugo Ekitike was trying to make a run.
He should have just given that to Vert.
Yeah, he should have just played it back to the man. I agree. But it seems like the crowd are up for it. Everybody's geared up now.
Yeah, I think we need a song.
Yeah, have we got songs again?
Oh, yeah.
We're back in the mix with songs. That ball's gone forward. Oh,
Salah in the battle with Gay. Gay just about clears it. He's done all right to be fair.
He really has. He recovered well at the last.
He was panicking for a second.
The fools went for...
Salah went for the ambitious one to Ekitike before. I think he should just give it to Vert. But...
Keep it simple. Yeah.
Right then, here goes Nunez running right through the middle of Liverpool. Be careful, boys.
Them little
ball into Mamouche.
Get up.
He wanted the penalty there, City, off Kanate. I don't think it was. But Liverpool needs
to be... done. That's enough, Hugo. That's enough. We need to be careful.
VAR will check it. Let's see.
Why? For what?
No.
Oh, lad, get up.
It's not a foul.
You lean into him.
He leans into Kanate. That's not a foul for me.
No.
He's trying to buy a foul. That Nunez was able to run though from right back right through our team there. You have to be very careful with that. Yeah, Jeffrey says he mutes everyone and listen. I don't listen to the bells. Yeah, hit the likes. I'll check those likes.
Wow.
Yeah, we're on 1,000. Thanks everyone.
That's a bit of a well as far as stats go.
Oh yeah, City have been in and around our box a lot. We haven't created too much. Our best opportunities come from when we've tried to press them into errors. Anyway, here's Donnarumma, ball at his feet, wide to Kuzanov, and he can... Come on, boys, go and engage. Too easy. They're out halfway already, and there's Haaland running right through the middle of Liverpool, looking ball out wide. Szoboszlai's got work to do, does well at the back post.
He just recovers there.
Yeah, Alexis McAllister is saying, like, someone's got to go and engage. The centre-half was able to sprint out there. And, no one closed them down. And Manchester City have a corner. It was good defending.
That's what I was saying before about weathering that 20-minute storm. Can we do it? Can we grow into this game to where we feel like we can actually start to play a bit of footy? Because it's been frantic. City, fair play to them, have had a few opportunities in and around our box. But they still look like they could be there for the taking.
It's a corner for City. Mamouche is going to take in-swinger with his right boot. In it comes now.
It's a really good...
It's headed clear. I think it was good defender. I think it might have been Szoboszlai. And Liverpool can hoof up the pitch.
Good delivery, that though, you know.
It was a very good ball. Silva's going to whip this. Oh no, he doesn't. I thought he was going to put it in the box. He chose not to. He instead went short. And City go back to... I'm surprised he didn't just whip that one in.
Yeah.
It was a very good ball by Mamouche on the corner. I think it might have been Szoboszlai at the back post or who cleared it. And after that, again, the frantics like that, City have settled better. They've got the ball at the moment. And they're not having shots at Alisson's goal, but they're certainly getting into better areas than we are.
Yeah, they're able to craft better opportunities for themselves at the moment. Liverpool are a little bit short in terms of that final third in the action that we're having over that side.
Yeah, City
having the best of it. Yeah, they're quite comfortable going left or right, going through the middle.
They go long, looking for Haaland.
He needs to win that one. He does. He wins that one. Kirkes comes and needs to win that one. He does. Gakpo now needs to send it forward. It's a blue shirt. I don't know where. I think he was just trying to send it forward, to be honest, mate. It looked kind of aimless.
Yeah.
It really did. Okay.
City go backwards.
Yeah.
Rodri, good ball out to the left. Nori.
Can't keep it in. Can't keep... What? Couldn't... What? Get up. Get up. Get up. Cheeky.
Did you give that, yeah?
Yeah.
Foul by Szoboszlai on Nori. Did the ball not go
out?
out?
I thought it went out. Oh, no. No, it didn't.
That isn't a foul. Fucking hell. Where's the foul there? That wasn't a foul, but Man City have a free kick right on the touchline.
Sick of this shit. Yeah, people saying soft.
Yeah, I know.
I do agree. We do need to get on the ball, though.
I know he bought that one. Interesting that Marmoush, it was a Marmoush in-swinger from the corner this time. It's going to be not David Silva. It's going to be Bernardo Silva with the left-footed out-swinger. Not too dissimilar of a position. And it comes again. Good header by Gakpo. Can Salah get on the end of the loose one? Or can Silva get there first? Salah is foul. What?
Oh, got the ball!
Salah thinks he got kicked in the chest. The ref said that Silva got the ball. And City can advance down their left then. Salah thought he was fouled. Again, I have to see a replay.
Come on, boys. Say with your runners.
Then City right hand side with Rodri. Cuts across to Mark Gay. It's certainly been Manchester City's last 5 or so minutes in terms of the ball.
Yeah.
Haven't created much from it, but they've certainly had it in and around our final third a lot.
Riley's defending numbers. Everybody's behind the ball.
Listen, everyone's back here.
Ekatiké's behind the ball. Everyone Liverpool defending as a proper unit.
Don't mind the shape though.
I don't mind the shape as long as there's less gaps in it. I don't mind it. I don't mind when we have to defend in moments like this because you'd expect the whole team to be on it.
That's a good ball though. Aït-Nouri down the left.
So when it's casually, we just scattered across the pitch and just one ball that cuts us open. That's
Rodri
when I
dinks it into the box. Marmoush is forced away from goal. Is that okay? Yeah.
We're going to need to get hold of this ball because they've really pressed us exactly where they want us here, City.
It's going to be a throw in to
20-minute mark. Who's Diogo? We got it.
Aït-Nouri's got past Sobbo down the left and plays it across goal. Harden lays it off. Marmoush shoots wide. Liverpool need to be careful.
It's all City at the moment. City are really turning the screw. I think it might be, yeah. I think they're turning the screws on us at the minute, I'll be honest with you.
Yeah, they are, yeah.
Is it? Yeah, maybe might take a deflection, like. Who does it come off there? Is it Gakpo? No.
It's good defender, Mike Gravenberch,
isn't it? Yeah. Yeah. This is Liverpool going to have to defend another corner. And taking shortish to change the angle on it there.
Cross comes in, Gay's header straight to Alisson.
If it was in, mate.
Alisson's fancying the long one. He's kicked it straight up the pitch. It's Gakpo, not Salah this time. Actually, it was good defending. I think Kuznov got back.
Two of them back there.
Alisson, he's done that before to Manchester City. Famously when Mo Salah scored.
Is it Diaz he spins?
Back then, no, it was Cancelo back then.
Oh, was it Cancelo, yeah.
Back in the day. Well, Cancelo kind of got mugged off, didn't he?
Spun him, just literally spun him.
But yeah, Manchester City.
It's all City at the minute. Liverpool are struggling to really retain the ball.
Yeah. Well, they haven't had it to retain it, that's the problem. They fancy Aït-Nouri over there on that right-hand side. Mo Salah getting back to help Szoboszlai out. Szoboszlai does well this time, takes it off him. But Liverpool need to do something with it. Nice skill from Szoboszlai to go past O'Reilly, but then he just loose pass. Ekatike picks it up.
That's a heavy touch, though. That was a heavy touch. He wins
himself a foul.
Yeah.
You know what? Szoboszlai wanted Verse to take that. Should have says, can someone remind the lads we're playing at Anfield? We're playing like the away team here. I don't think it's our choice, mate. I think City are putting us in it, but you are right. Liverpool need to get on the. This is what Liverpool needs to get on the board more. Right then, they've been no City press as Alisson. Oh man, I just get it. Can we get into a shape?
Yeah, can we find feet?
Here's Canate, Szoboszlai.
There we go.
Can we pass it into feet rather than just aimless passes? Is what you want. Keep the ball. There we go. I think Liverpool decided that is the.
I agree. That's what the doctor
ordered. That is the idea.
Yep. I don't mind it. Yeah. You can tell that the lads just want to get a little bit of the ball.
Yeah.
Try and have a little feel of it so they can.
Oh, Sobbo's pass is a poor one now. Liverpool City into the box. Cross goal.
Wow,
can Haaland can't get there.
Just couldn't take that in his stride because if he did, then he'd have got his foot wrapped.
Here's Semenyo going to shoot. Blocked.
Wow, blocked by kickers. Liverpool are living a little bit dangerously. We say, yeah, get on the ball, pass it a little bit, but you've got to do better passes than that. There's got to be a level of intensity. Got to get the ball moving up the pitch, boys. Come on.
It was a Silva. I think they were terrified of committing the foul, Liverpool.
But still, mate.
Yeah, it was Szoboszlai's loose pass. To be fair, Kerkez does well again against Semenyo to block the shot, but yeah, Dom Sobbo apologises for the loose pass, but yeah, we said before,
You know,
it was a very even start in terms of. It's been for 15 minutes, 10-15 minutes now. It's been Man City's game.
All that you've got to play the best style of football stuff. Got to have the ball to do it, mate.
Corner comes in.
Wow,
he scores. Silva, I think he's been going for goal. Ekitike heads it clear. Back to Bernardo Silva though. Up against Kirkes, cross comes in deep over everybody. And Liverpool need to take their time and settle down. This happened similar.
Cinnamon Pond goal.
Happened similar against Newcastle. This where Liverpool didn't start well, and eventually were punished. No, Liverpool rallied really well second half, but yeah, I don't think this is the game plan. But I think Liverpool have been outplayed basically by Manchester City.
Come on, boys.
It's ironic because usually Liverpool teams, you know, there's been criticism in the past. Have been like Liverpool too slow. Liverpool, I think, have been too fast at times. You know, but here comes Cody Gakpo trying to get Liverpool up the. You know what I mean? Like Liverpool haven't kept the ball well.
Oh,
what a ball by McAllister! Mo Salah is just deflected wide. Out of nowhere.
Out of nowhere, bro. Just bam. We was in.
What a pass by Alexis McAllister.
Look at this, just rakes it into him. He's onside, I think.
It's good defending. Gay gets across, doesn't he? And just blocks Salah's shot.
Wow.
Good ball.
The way he just wraps that into him.
Yeah,
could he have done better with the touch there, Salah?
It's tough.
I think it is tough, mate, but
corner.
Incredible pass from Alexis McAllister. Just cut open that City side. Yeah, great ball, Marcus, says Diane. I agree, girl. I agree.
Manchester City aren't great at set pieces. They're good at defending corners. They're pretty good at them so far. Can Liverpool change that this year? Ball goes deep towards Van Dijk. His header. He's going to go and collect it himself.
Keep it alive.
He did score one at the Etihad, by the way. He just got robbed of it.
Yeah. Oh, mate, that was horrible. That was disgusting.
To Gravenberch. Ball inside to Szoboszlai. Can he pick a pass?
Oh, he just plays it behind.
Couple of cup. No, you can't blame someone else. Oh, he thought it should be our ball. Didn't see the replay, but it's a poor ball.
I mean, that's a bit harsh, that. Chain. Yeah, it does take time. You should get it, like, but yeah. Yeah. Yes. Well, I don't know what the crowd are cheering for, but I'm happy. Someone said that trust Salah to mess that up. I don't think that was on Salah, to be honest. I think it was.
What did he do wrong? Touch and shot. It was good defending. Gakpo was forced, I think, a corner. Yeah, he has a corner for Liverpool. We were watching replay, weren't we? So I didn't exactly see what happened there, but Liverpool do have
another corner. Entering it. Dominic Szoboszlai's come over to the corner flag. Looks like he's ready to take it. Does an hand go up? What does the hand go up signal? I don't know.
So then in swinger, can he find Van Dijk or Kanate? Liverpool have had a tough 27 minutes or so. Chance to take the lead here though. Corner comes in. Donnarumma flaps it. Actually, to be fair, he gets a
he gets enough purchase on that one, like mate, he does.
Back to Szoboszlai, he can whip it in again on the angle.
Dangerous, it's floating.
He stopped that one, Donnarumma! Salah! Oh!
Roof of the net, he gets away with it.
Donnarumma wasn't at all comfortable.
Let off the hook there.
It's a fabulous ball by Sobo.
He comes running out for it. To try and get ahead of it in front of Kanate.
Salah just has to dink it back into the back post, but it goes comfortably over the bar. I think Salah could have done. I mean, it's hard, isn't it?
I don't know, it's just hard. You're just trying to steer it back towards goal, aren't you?
Salah is getting fouled.
He's getting fouled. Referee! I want the foul!
Come on.
What are you doing?
Salah went down. It looked a foul.
It was blatant, lad. It was a blatant
That's
foul.
always that?
Bro, that was a blatant foul. You need to tell this kid as well. I'm not feeling this O'Reilly. I'm really not.
Liverpool are taking it quickly. Defends it back to goalie though, so I'm not sure that was how wise that was.
Yeah, no, that was a foul on Salah there. All day.
And then Alisson with ball at his feet. Dinks it out. Szoboszlai. Good control. And wins a throw in. Better. Liverpool just trying to slow things down.
Nearly half an hour played.
So Liverpool haven't really got too much going since that very early couple of pressing. moments. They haven't done too much, but they're still in the game. They've been a bit more. They've been resilient so far, which is a positive. But now they need to show some attacking intent. Although Szoboszlai with another loose pass, he's been very sloppy.
Got less space to operate in over on that right hand side. Oh,
Man City got a man down off the pitch.
He's off the pitch. You play on.
Right then, Gakpo cutting inside. Does well. Twice.
Does really well.
Verts the back inside.
Get out of each other's way, though, boys. You have just done all the hard work.
Kerkez and Gakpo got in each other's way. Kerkez does well to come back and take it off Bernardo Silva, though.
It's got to go.
Yeah, Gakpo and Kerkez just, well, I don't know whose fault that was, but Gakpo was in a good nick.
They just needed to talk to each other again, communication.
That's what I'm saying before. Often the criticism of Liverpool, they're too slow. If anything, they're being a bit too hasty at times, just not thinking properly. Semenyo inside, no. Good tackle.
Well done, Evu with a.
Do you know what I mean?
You know, I do. I do get what you're saying.
There's all, pedestrian boring football. It's been too
frantic,
too chaotic at times. No one's been able to just play the simple pass or keep their eye on the ball.
They're playing on pure adrenaline.
But it was good from Gakpo originally. Yeah, but then him and Kerkez kind of just going each other's way. Then Alisson to Canate. The dink's onto Verts.
I know he has. He's played it now. Verts needs to go back to...
Verts forward. What a ball towards Ekitike. Ekitike up against Gay. Ekitike in the box. Looking, twisting and turning, trying to find an angle. Tries to get a shot away. Gay does well. And that will be a goal kick. Good defender by Matt Gay.
Don't mind it.
I think could he have released Salah? I don't know. It was a good ball by Verts though.
He ain't doing that. If there's a Florian Verts to Ekitike link up, that's where the link up ends. They're
to
not
be fair,
looking
he can't.
Exactly, they're not looking to bring in the third man. They've got a two-man two-step, and that's all they're looking to do.
The only pass there was to the edge of the box if he wanted to use Gakpo.
Yeah.
Mark Gay did really well.
Held his ground.
Yeah, good defending. And City goal kick up towards Haaland. Van Dijk wins his header and finds Sobbo with it. Sobbo's pass gets to Gakpo.
Does enough. Come on, Gakpo. Now take your time now. We don't need to rush it. They've got men back. Let's just build it. That'll do.
Yeah,
see?
Just be precise with your passing, boys.
Yep.
McAllister played a good one before, and he's played a good one almost again. Kerkez over the top to Gakpo. Just couldn't quite get it under control. Don't foul him, Cody. Oh, he done just that.
Did he?
Didn't need to. Another good pass by McAllister.
It was brilliant.
My only criticism there, we've got two lads right next to that. Leaned each other's way a little bit.
Yeah, he's offside, though, isn't he?
Yeah, he was.
He's offside as well.
Then free kick taken by Man City. Liverpool get it under control again. With Gravenberch, good spin away. Can he find the pass? Of course he can. And he put it's Salah into Ekitike. No, sorry, into Verts. Verts in the box. It's tackled and cleared. Better from Liverpool, though.
Much better. The intent, as you mentioned there, mate, it's been there.
Well, Liverpool have weathered the storm and they're having a good 5-minute spell of their own now. Almost from a few counter punches.
Yeah. If you had to give round 1 and 2 to City, you're giving round 3 to Liverpool at the minute, aren't you? No, I hear it.
Right then, Alisson plays a strange pass.
Come on. Wake up.
Throw in to City.
Yeah, wake up.
And throwing down the line towards Rodri. Verts chasers. Cross comes in now. Ebu against Haaland. Haaland shoots. Alisson saves.
Yeah, Alisson Becker there at the near post.
I mean, it was a bit...
Got behind it like...
Simple football, really, for City. Throwing down the line. Cross from Rodri.
Into the... And Haaland just tracks it and just follows running onto it. Just tries to wrap his foot round it.
Yeah, Alisson be disappointed that one winning. Liverpool trying to play it through, I should say, to Salah, but Donnarumma gets there.
I think we need a winger, and I think we need a DM. We need another midfielder, whether that's Wharton or Anderson. Actually, I wouldn't mind getting a Rodgers either, though. Okay. To be fair, I'd get someone like that. And then I think we need another defender, if I'm being
other than
honest.
that.
Yeah. Other than that, I think that might be the end of the Coutinho money.
Then Mark Gay centre circle. No one pressing him, so he just thinks over the top.
Deal with it.
Asks Marmouche to go and chase it. Doesn't.
That'll do.
Kick to the goal.
Yeah, a couple of comments there about Alisson's distribution.
That one was just, he got himself in a mad position and panicked. Right then, long ball forward. Semenyo battling with Kirkes. Should be a Liverpool ball, I think. Yeah. So Kirkes has been up for the battle, hasn't he?
Yeah, he has so far, mate.
And he wins the ball on the half.
Fair play.
Back to Van Dijk though. Van Dijk to Alisson. 34 minutes gone Anfield. Feels like it's flown by considering there hasn't been too much in terms of like saves and too much goal mouth action. This time Konate under pressure. Alisson's going to have to get rid of it.
Go long. Yeah, that'll do. That'll do.
Liverpool win the header though. Ekatike up against Gay. Gay flips it onto his own man.
He
really.
flips it onto himself. He goes for a little double header.
Gravenberch wins it back.
Hey, this O'Reilly, you bro. I've been telling you about him for a minute. You ref, have a word. Have a word, because that's like 2 or 3 now where I've seen little man just trying. I'm not enjoying it. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, throw in. Sorry, free kick to Liverpool on the halfway line. Scrappy game so far. As Konate plays it down the line into Ekatike.
Oh, that would have been offside.
That's poor.
That was. There's no need for that.
That's poor from Ekatike. Can't be offside there.
Nope.
Shouldn't be offside there. It's poor, isn't it?
He just switched on. He's just not keeping up with the play. Ball was moving. The ball was moving. Come on.
Right then.
These lot taking liberties.
Free kick.
Yeah, I think it. John Chip's thinking like what I'm thinking. It's that O'Reilly. You can't have that many more. There we go.
No!
Ref,
What?
Come on, ref. Are you taking the piss? Ref.
What's that foul for?
What?
Marmouche just falls to the ground. Not a foul. Ref buys it. That was poor referee and that. Konate was just too good for him there. I think sometimes Ebu's reputation might go against them because he can be a bit over physical. He's done nothing wrong there whatsoever.
Just marshalled his man and then just nicked the ball in front of him.
There's Donnarumma under pressure. Gives the gate. Liverpool have won it back and a City clear. Oh.
These men are shaking and
yeah, the goalkeeper in particular at the time.
On offside again. There's no need to be offside there either. Come on.
Donnarumma's been a little bit shaky at times as well.
Yeah. Who said that? Paul Kelly. I thought it was a contact sport, mate. So did I.
Anyway.
So do I.
Salah was offside, so City can take the free kick. And they go long. Haaland against Van Dijk. Van Dijk, I think, wins that header. Picked up a loose ball by Nunez. Though, don't foul him. It's Ekatike up against him.
Oh, well, then he fouls him. He just decides to just whip him up. Oh, man. I'm petulant like that. I don't mind that at all. Just whip him. He's gone past me. Ta-da, take your legs.
Yeah, fair enough.
How'd you run when you got no legs, you cad?
It's fair. It's tough. Right then, Bernardo Silva, centre of the park.
Right.
Liverpool retreat as he plays it out wide. Ainori, Gay. O'Reilly, City on backwards in the middle. Still 2 go forwards, and O'Reilly will try and do that now. Someone's going to track that runner. Sabo did.
Mac has got back there as well, midfield.
Everyone's
back.
Liverpool
the shape's back. I don't mind that, you know.
Making it difficult if they can, but to be fair,
still
City's
a bit
still
of space,
popping it off.
He still popped it off and found a bit of space.
City's just trying to recycle it and cause some mistakes. They're not going anywhere though. If anything, they're going back. But then they do back to go forward and find Silva. Silva dinks it into the edge of the box. Still there, Bernardo Silva. Good tackle from Liverpool. And again by the Reds. Can we get clear on the counter? Gakpo just can't quite get there. Semenyo can. Konate's beaten to it.
Oh, no.
Good defending by Sobo. A bit less gas, but we got there. Gakpo to Ekatike on the counter now. Can we break? Good touch by Ekatike. Good tackle by Nunez. But Liverpool have got it still.
Come on. Just foot on the ball. 2-3 passes. Make it look easy.
Just scrappy. And City will get back again. It was just all too frantic. Again, I keep going back to it. Here's Nunez, right-hand side. Time to cross maybe, although Liverpool doing the best to get in the way with McAllister and Kirkes. That's easy, though. A little dink over the top.
Oh, he missed the
Clears,
ball.
but it's going to be a corner.
It's like when them piranhas are in the fish tank and then you throw
Snapping
something
about.
and it's like a frenzy. Just chill. Be like the carp or something, the big...
Even Virgil there, that didn't need to be a corner.
See.
That all just comes because Liverpool have half a count. Ekatiké's touch was really poor.
Yeah.
It wasn't even like a bad, it was a terrible touch. 4 yards off him. And all, the end result is a Manchester City corner. They've had some good deliveries into the box on these, to be fair. The crowd and the goalkeeper again. Here's Bernardo Silva again, trying to dink it right underneath there. It's flicked on at the near post by Haaland. Good header though.
Back post.
It was good by Konate, clears it. City will pick up the rebound though, or the loose ball, although now they're back towards the halfway line.
Yeah. Carl, I assume that carps are a little bit more calm than piranhas. my fishing knowledge is very, very limited, bro, I'll be honest.
Maybe a chill fish.
Yeah, I just want a chill fish. Whatever a chill fish is, that's what we need to be.
Yo. Here's Bernardo Silva again, right hand side this time. He's seen a lot of the ball in all different kinds of areas. And he finds him, and he finds Rodri. Good play by City. Rodri, edge of the box, is going to shoot. Blocked by Van Dijk. Salah takes a touch. Second touch, it's touches. Liverpool win it back.
Come on.
Can Gravenberch get Liverpool? No, he can't. He's not fouled. Thought he was fouled. Shot from distance. From, I think, Mamouche over the bar.
Mamouche, yeah, boy. The Prince of Egypt, man, trying to dethrone.
Liverpool just couldn't get out there a couple of times. Look, see this. Gravenberch gets it pickpocketed. Salah got one taken off him before. I mean, it was a poor effort in the end from Mamouche. Pep speaks to the other Pep, trying to figure out what's going on.
Pep getting a pep talk.
A Pep and Pep talk, yeah. Well played, Errol.
Thank you. I'm here all week.
Right then, so we slide down the line to Gravenberch. Gravenberch over the halfway line. Referee!
Come on,
that's going to be a booking.
If that's the same.
Yeah. Finally.
I hope that's for who I think it is.
Mamouche,
no, it was Mamouche that time. Fairs. I don't mind it because he's been diving around. Yeah. No, that's a foul.
It was good by Gravenberch. He went past Aït-Nouri and then Mamouche just brought him down. Set piece for Sobo. Listen, the goalkeeper's been a little bit shaky at times under the aerial ball. We'll see how this one goes. One hand in the air from Sobo. In it goes, then deep. Van Dijk gets a nod down on it. Liverpool player goes down the back post. Salah is fuming. Salah wants a penalty.
There was a lot of bodies in the way between
Didn't see it.
So I can't really say with any real certainty was it defo a pen, but go towards
Hey!
I want the pen.
Bernardo Silva throws him down.
I want the pen. Give me my pen. Wrap it up.
That's a foul.
Mate, it's a foul.
That's a penalty. That's a penalty. That's a penalty. All day a penalty.
Give me my pen. Give me my pen.
Van Dijk nods it across. Salah's going to get there. And he's just pulled back by the shoulder by Silva.
Give me my pen, bro. Give me my pen.
We're not going to get it, are we?
What?
That's a penalty for me, Errol.
What?
Not given. I think Bernardo Silva gets away with one for me, that. He clearly fouls Salah. Pulls him back.
But why?
People in the chat disagree. They don't think it is. I thought it was.
What?
Anyway, not given. Go, okay.
That's strange, that. Doesn't make an attempt to get the ball. He just drags the man by his shoulder in the box. Like anywhere else on the pitch, that's a foul.
Virgil van Dijk is down. Oh, he took a bit of a clatter in there off Haaland. Is he going to get up? Because Liverpool have got the ball. No, he's fine. Two big, strong men battling. Just lands on him, don't he? Funny. Virgil, okay. That should be a penalty for me.
Yeah, I'm not happy about that. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, that was just a weird decision.
Anyway, we move. And a slot wanted a throw in, not given to Liverpool. It's been given to Manchester City instead.
Baffling.
Right then, Liverpool battle and win it back. Can Canate find the pass man on? He just goes long, looking for Ekitike. Can he get it? It's a good ball.
It's not a bad ball.
It's a very good ball. Ekitike left hand side.
Oh, just about keeps it under control.
He's kept it under control. It dinks into the box. Ekitike, I mean, he's lost it.
Yeah, he just looks
under his feet, didn't he? But
looks a little bit giraffe at the minute. He just can't get his foot on that either.
Just isn't quite happening at the minute for Ekitike, is it?
No.
Just it feels like a couple of loose touches here and there. I mean, we're almost at half time already. Jay Jones says you can't give that one. Marmouche should have been a penalty. I mean, no shouldn't. What a load of bollocks. Thanks for the 199, lad. But you're chatting absolute fucking wham. Pure wham.
Yeah. Come around here talking that shit.
Van Dijk wins his header. Cody Gakpo has some work to do, and in the end
runs it out.
Just
get 2 minutes. Got a minute left. Yeah. Ooh. 45 minutes played. We've got a minute left before we go to half time.
And here come Man City looking to go in ahead before the break. It's a loose ball by Semenyo though.
Really.
And Gravenbercher's got it. Can Liverpool launch one maybe final counter?
Go on. She wasn't long enough. Szoboszlai needed to put an extra 10 yards on that.
Yeah, Salah made the run.
He did.
Straight onto Mark Gay's head from Sobo. There's Rodri under a bit of pressure. Does well though. He's still got it.
Yeah, Rolls Royce City.
Plays it down the line to Marmouche, out to Aït-Nouri. City just continuing to pop it off. Liverpool trying to press, but not really getting anywhere with it. And the ball's come to Semenyo, middle of the pitch. Runs straight into Kerkez.
And then
Kerkez has been our best player, probably.
He's been really good now. He's trying to get us on the front foot as well.
Last
Go on,
attack,
Milos.
maybe.
Go on, Milos.
Kerkez plays it down the line to Wirtz.
Unlucky.
Gives it away though, unfortunately. City on with Rodri halfway line. Surely, but past 2 minutes if he wants to blow his whistle. And that's exactly what he does. Half time at Anfield then. 0-0 Liverpool and Manchester City.
Jake says fair enough. Took it well, lad. You took it well.
It's all good. Yeah, Liverpool then. I mean, the best chance of the game came in the first minute, really, as Errol and Haaland went through on goal. A combination of a very good save from Alisson and maybe a bit of good defending from Milos Kerkez has prevented the goal. Other than that, it's been a very scrappy game. One that City have had the better of in terms of possession. In terms of chances, there hasn't been too much. If truth be told, Alisson makes a comfortable save, really, from Haaland's shot. Yeah, like I say, Liverpool have had 3 shots not on target. City have had 10, 3 on target. I don't think any of them really from City have been that worried about. The Haaland one in the first minute was the one that was the one. The big one.
You almost expected something to come off the back of that, didn't you? As soon as he was played through there early into the game, Liverpool kind of ride the luck a little bit there. Probably first 15, 20 minutes. It's very much, as we said, if we were scoring, it was a bit of a boxing match. You'd be giving the points to in the first early rounds to City. They definitely looked like they got settled a little bit quicker than Liverpool. He was able to get the ball down. Liverpool seemed frantic even when we was able to defend our box and break on them. We wasn't really linking up the counter-attacks too well. It wasn't really effective going the other way. A couple of moments putting the ball into the box from a couple of set pieces from Liverpool's perspective, but it was about 25 minutes before you really started to see Liverpool grow into the game and start to kind of, as you said, counter back and punch back a little bit. And I think we was able to do that. And I think, you know, we was both looking at each other and weighing each other up and thinking, okay, yeah, we can both hurt each other here, but there's not really been any real quality cutting edge from either side at this moment in time.
No, it's been scrappy. It's been scrappy. City have had the better of it because they've had more of the ball. Yeah. They've been a bit more patient on it, actually, and I've said this a million times. Apologies for repeating myself. I've seen a lot of people in the chat saying Liverpool are playing too slow. I just think they're playing too fast. City are playing at the right tempo. Liverpool, every time it's gone up, it's been pinball, like, you know, poor touches, like everyone's just trying to do something 100 mile an hour. The only real bits of quality, McAllister's pass into Salah.
Brilliant.
And to be fair, Man City have, and Mark Gay shown why they signed him, you know, why Liverpool want to sign him. He's had a good half there defensively. Hasn't been amazing at times with the ball. A few hiccups there.
Defending his read and is sniffing out the danger, all that stuff. But I do. From a Liverpool perspective, it's not been good enough in that first half for us to feel like, we were in control of that game. Liverpool have got a long way to go, but sometimes you've just got to get that rusty 45 minutes out of your system, get it out of there, and then in the second half, that's when you can kind of kick on. And I just think, I always say with Liverpool sometimes, we never normally put two bad halves back to back. We normally know that there needs to be a bit of an improvement, and I think that should be part of Slot's message, that there needs to be an improvement if we do want those 3 points, because I'm desperate this afternoon to get those 3 points. And if Liverpool repeat that first 45 minutes, I don't think there's any real confidence to say that we'll get it done. So we need to perform better, certainly.
Yeah, I think Liverpool need to calm down and get their ball players on the ball. There's been not enough of Verts, not enough of Gravenberch. They're like your ball players, like you one on the ball. But to be fair, what I would say is that City are scrapping equally. You know what I mean? They're, as soon as we saw before when Gravenberch gave it away on the edge of our box, he had like 3 men on him. They are hunting like dogs, and Liverpool have got to figure it out. If it is on the counter attack, maybe, but I'd like us to try and get our foot on the ball just as much as they are. We had like 5 minute spell, didn't we, where we did that and we looked a little bit better.
30-minute mark, about 36, 37, and then it went scrappy again, and then City started to build towards the back end of the first half, I'd say.
Yeah, so I think City will be the happier, but I don't think Pep and, I might be wrong, but I don't think Man City fans either will be jumping for joy with how their team played. No. They've been okay, but again,
I'm worried at what they've seen playing out from the back. They've not looked reassured anywhere near enough or to the level that they're used to. I think some individual performances there, they're probably looking at O'Reilly thinking, bloody hell, mate, like, you're putting it about a little bit too much. You need to rein it in a little bit. Marmouche, again, he keeps throwing himself on the floor a little bit. He doesn't seem to like he's up for the battle, might be fair to say. So from that perspective, they're probably looking at a couple of individual performances, really. They're probably a little bit fuming with Haaland, the fact that he didn't just give him that early lead and give them that early goal that he would have been really looking for to kind of deal a little bit of damage to Liverpool at Anfield. So, yeah, plenty for them to be disappointed about and wanting more from their side. And I completely think that we should be thinking in the same vein as well. We want more from this Liverpool team in the second half because, as we kind of mentioned in the build-up, what could happen is if it's still 0-0 at 70-odd minutes, Pep's got the ability to bring on Cherki and Phil Foden, and Liverpool I'm looking at Curtis Jones, Chiesa and Rio Kamoa.
Really. We had a super there.
Robbo.
We had a super there from Alex. He said that was a bit shit, lads. It wasn't fair enough. And then Michael says we just look a bit confused in all parts of the pitch. It didn't feel like we had a proper plan to get after them other than the high press. Yeah, and that's my point. Liverpool on the ball haven't been great. That's ultimately been it. It's been just a scrappy game. It reminds me of what vintage, like
lackluster.
I don't know if that's like old school Premier League sometimes, where like I used to think like United Arsenal was a bit like this sometimes, where it was just a bit mad and like mad shit's happening kind of thing, and someone's gonna have to do something. It's just been really scruffy. But yeah, Liverpool needs to be absolutely better with the ball. D. Heskett says, I'm not saying Mo has been good at it, but Mo's actually been getting back compared to normal. Yeah, he has absolutely. He definitely has been. We're just gonna have a look at the replay of this Haaland chance early on. I was trying to see if Kirk has got a touch on this or not. That angle's hard. It's a good save from Alisson, and you'd have expected Haaland to score, but
this angle even any better. Like
I don't know. I just think Kirk has reads it well. He does enough, if nothing else.
He does try. He throws a leg in, like regardless, doesn't he?
Let's see from this.
Here we go. This is the angle. Definitively. Yeah, he does.
Kirkes does well, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does.
He kind of gets in the way, if nothing else. Yeah, it's a really good defender from Kirkes. Clive Ingerman says, we are not fighting for the ball. I think that's, again, at times we have. I don't think without the ball it's been horrendous. With the ball, we've given it away too cheaply. The problem is, and
as well.
The problem with City is, right, if they have 60% of the ball, the players are too good not to hit you. At some point, someone's going to play a good ball and someone's going to make a good run. Liverpool's, again, feel free to disagree, guys. Let me know in the chat. But in my opinion, Liverpool's main issue has been the lack of being able to keep hold of the ball. Curtis Jones is an option for that.
Yeah.
I don't know who you take up. Maybe McAllister, but
Is Szoboszlai getting into midfield an option? Calvin Ramsey's there on the bench.
That's a tough ask.
It's a tough ask, but I want me best.
No, I get it.
I personally want me best midfielder to be playing in midfield. I'll be honest.
I see it. I see it.
I want to roll the dice, and we believe that this is the 3-point game that we need to get out of today. Yeah.
I think I would be looking at Jones, just because Jones will keep the ball.
Yeah,
Liverpool need someone to put the foot on it. Daz says, the more Maka starts ahead of Jones, the more doubtful I am of Arne Slot. It's been glaring for weeks that Jones is better in the middle. What I would say, and thanks very much for your super chat, Daz, I thought McAllister played well in midweek. I also think, I think we should have the penalty. Not everyone in the chat seems as convinced as I was. I'm usually the one who. I usually just chill out on penalty. I never think that anything's a penalty. But I thought that was.
Originally we didn't see it, did we? Like there was too many bodies in the way, and then the next minute, all you're seeing is Bernardo Silva just going, yeah, you're not going for the ball. And at that point, you're just like, that's a penalty. The defender makes no attempt to win the ball there. He just cleans out the man.
I thought it was a foul.
Anywhere else on the pitch, that's a foul.
No, I think it's a foul. I do think it's a foul. But yeah, for me, I would. I think I would try and get Jones in. Even potentially, you could take Gap off and put Verts over there if you wanted to. Like if you wanted to keep McAllister on the pitch. But I just think Liverpool aren't keeping the ball enough. And Curtis Jones, he isn't perfect, but one of his keys is he will put his foot on it, and he will.
We said
he will get the ball.
We'll retain it.
Diane says she thought it was a pen as well, but the refs clearly didn't.
Diane knows ball.
I'm with you, Diane. I'm with you.
Diane knows ball. She does.
Yeah, Liverpool again, just really, really scruffy, and see what they do in the second half. See if they can come out. And I need the centre forward to hold the ball up better as well. He's had some good moments, Ekatike. He's had some poor touches, and against City, they'll punish you on the transitions. Kill you against them if you get caught with that extra one man up the pitch. So Verts makes that run.
You're done for.
And
you don't play him in. You're just taking two of your players out of the game completely, and they will punish you. So, make no doubt about the quality that they possess in that side. And if Liverpool showed them enough incentive, City, give them an inch, City will take a mile. And they will walk you if you allow them to. So yeah, be careful.
Yeah, right then. Just over 5 minutes to go until the start of the second half. We're going to go and take a quick break. Let us know in the live chat or in the Discord chat what changes, if any, you'd make at half time. Yeah, we'll be back with the second half of the watch along after this quick break. How would you like to win this? A Liverpool shirt signed by the past master himself, Mr. Jan Molby. Well, at the end of February, we'll be giving away this shirt to one of our lucky Redmen Plus Legend subscribers. If you want to be in that draw, and in fact in every prize draw that we do throughout the entirety of 2026, download the Redmen Plus app. Subscribe as a Legend tier subscriber, either on a monthly or a yearly basis, and you'll be in those prize draws. And yeah, at the end of February, one of you lucky people will be winning a shirt signed by Jan Molby. Download the app, become a legend, get yourselves involved.
Excellent, nice one, gents. Right, before we go, we have got something very, very exciting to announce. Chris, would you like to tease what is coming next?
Yes, we have got something so exciting, something that's going to take Redmen TV and our content to the next level. We are so incredibly excited for this.
Yes, it is something that you have been asking for over 11 years. Welcome to the Redmen Originals Biased Football Podcast.
It is the D-Time. I'm joined by the man, the legend.
It is the Chloe and Abby show.
It's JNO Inside Time.
Our survey said...
Welcome back. Hope you're doing well. Just a text from Paul. He was in the ground saying it looked like Sobo was hobbling at half time.
I've seen someone say that in the comments just then.
Yeah,
as well.
Sobo had a little bit of a limp on, which isn't ideal.
Liverpool
don't want another injury at right back.
Oh man, can you imagine?
We've already got loads out. So yeah, we'll keep an eye on that one towards the start of the second half. Yeah, again, I've said before the break, my sub, I think I'd get Jones on. Take your pick for who for. It might end up being a right back at this moment in time, unfortunately. which is unfortunate. But we'll wait and see how it goes. If Liverpool have got an injury.
How much of the content do you watch, if at all, any of them watch-alongs? I'm just really intrigued to know. Anyway,
yeah.
Just let us know.
What I would say, the best thing for Liverpool in that first half is that it's still 0-0.
Yeah. Yes.
And they're still in the game. They're going to have to play better to win it. And probably play better not to lose it, because you'd fancy City will create something. And at some point, in the past, I think City wouldn't be bothered by a draw at Anfield. I think, it was this type of game and they end up drawing 0-0. I think Pep would be okay with that. I think in the situation they're in, they will go for it. The Foden's off the bench and your Cherkis and Reinders can all come on. That's Liverpool's problem. Liverpool are going to have to get better and have to improve. No doubt about it. But what I would say, I think Liverpool have been dragged into the game City wanted to be. I don't think this is Liverpool's tactics to play like this type of football. I think they're almost being dragged into the game that City wanted to be, and Liverpool need to figure out what game they want to play and start playing it. This is very much being played at the tempo City wants. Other than, to be fair, the first few minutes when Liverpool really did try and hurry and harry them. Since then, it's been their game, and we're just playing their game.
We are.
If that makes sense, would you agree?
Yep, we are. I think I just don't think. I think that the pressure game would have suited us. I think, to be fair, if we would have been able to sustain that, because City looked very shaky, but the longer it's gone on, you see the confidence building in the City side. As I say, they don't look at their best, anywhere near their best, but they still have some raw quality there that can hurt any team. And if you give them an inch, they will take an absolute mile on your side. So Liverpool have to be alive to the danger. And as you said, when we've got the ball, we've got to be better. The passes have got to be crisper. They've got to be a little bit more composure. They've got to be direct to the man, and they've got to get us up the pitch. We had a couple of examples earlier, and when we got on the ball, and we just couldn't get out of our own third. Trying to move the ball through the pitch and trying to keep it on the deck, we were struggling. So Liverpool are going to have to rectify that in a big way in the second half and find that confidence to be able to take the game to City, and, as you said there, turn it into a game that Liverpool want to play rather than being reactive to the situation that City put us under.
I have no issue as well if you need to get men behind the ball and try and counter-attack. Man United did a bit of that to them. However, Liverpool haven't been able to get out, and that's been the problem. When we have if you're going to try and counter-attack, you probably need to leave. Don't leave one up, or just be better at getting out, because Salah gave one away.
The getting out's key for me. Getting out in that first little phase as soon as you're able to break, because then you can start to see the whole picture, and you can see who's moving, you can see who's running with you in the counter attack. But if you don't get out, you've got people that are then caught in two minds. Am I going or am I staying now? We want to feel as though there's a confidence to really be able to just get up and get up the pitch. And I think Liverpool need to do better at that in the second half.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm just looking. Sabo's out there. It doesn't look like Liverpool in that warm-up have made any changes as the Reds appear for the start of the second half. It looks like City are going to do the same. I don't think they're going to make any subs at half-time either, as Semenyo follows Matheus Nunes out. This half-time Liverpool will be attacking the Kop end. Manchester City will be attacking the Anfield Road then, where their fans are in situ as well. As it stands, really, a draw isn't great for either team, really. So I wonder if that impacts things as well. Both teams maybe go and try and push for it.
I think they both got to.
Yeah.
Draw does nobody any favours here. Come on, you Reds, father. Yes, I agree. Let's get a song going nice and early. Let's get into it.
Yeah.
Let's get into these. Second half, kicking towards the Kop.
Liverpool then will get the game underway. McAllister kicks off to Gravenberch. Back to Konate. Liverpool felt like they had a long ball on. There they go. Konate whips it too long now. Over the head of get. That's poor. I'm not sure what Liverpool's plan was when that kick up, but it didn't work.
Not for the first time this season. A plan of Liverpool's has not worked.
Tyrone says, Grav could be one of the best centre midfielders, but it's not the role he wants. If he can't figure it out, we'll have to look elsewhere, not an attacker. I don't think Gravenberch's been... We haven't seen a lot of him, have we? Unfortunately, that's been the problem. City go long again. Konate wins his header. Can Liverpool win seconds? No. It's scrappy though. Now they've got it under control with Vert. Nice ball for Ekitike. Ekitike looking for Gakpo. Gakpo into the box. Can he get a shot away? No, he plays it across to Salah. Shot is blocked. Better from Liverpool to start.
Much better from Liverpool, that though.
Yeah,
stronger side to start the attack.
Gakpo again. Into the box again. Oh, tackled by Semenyo though.
He's left his left winger high and dry
Oh,
there.
long ball over the top, looking for Mamouche. Alisson comes out and doesn't get this. Bosley does.
Wow. Ross. It's never there. No, that was never, ever.
I'm surprised Alisson comes out for that one. It doesn't.
Yeah, it's going away from his goal, if anything.
Unless he does just about. Maybe he does just about enough because Mamouche shits himself.
Yeah, he's shit out. Pussy all.
He nearly got himself sent off there, mate. Alisson, if he wasn't better. Van Dijk.
What? He's going to get a card for that. Yeah. He's going to get a card for that.
Van Dijk booked for a foul on Haaland. Let's see.
Kicks back to him, does he? Not often you see Van Dijk going to ground like that either, so...
I'm not sure that's a booking. Anyway, it's a free kick. It's very far out of this. Very central from Bernardo Silva. City, they didn't go in back post, didn't they, for Kuznoff in the first half, but again, very straight.
It was a Valverde that scored a mad one like that for Real Madrid a couple of weeks back.
I think this one...
crazy finish. I don't even know if it was Valverde. I'm sure it was someone from the Real Madrid. Yeah, but you don't have to worry about that because he's going for the back post.
Yeah, Bernardo Silva's going to dink this one into the box. In it goes. Headed clear by Liverpool. City trying to keep up the scraps.
Liverpool should get to that.
Can he get it forward? If he can find a good pass, Liverpool might be on the counter. He's just webbed it as far as he can. Bernardo Silva's header flicked away. Liverpool have got it
numbers now.
McAllister's
we pulled the same face because as soon as we seen the ball just get played in front of Grav there, it was just too much on it.
Wasn't a great ball from McAllister. Liverpool do have possession now, but they're back with Alisson. There's half a chance to launch a counter there. But at least Liverpool have the ball.
Ebro.
Sobo wins a throw-in.
He does shit out, doesn't he? He absolutely flaps it.
I'll tell you now, if Mamouche heads that, Alisson might get sent off. Anyway, never mind. We're back underway. Kirkus tries to play it down the line. There's no one there. And City can easily pick up the ball. Marquet. It goes to press him out, gives it away.
Poor ball, though. It's a poor ball. Come on, can we capitalise? Go on,
Grav. Does well.
Go on, Grav.
Oh, referee!
Ref, what are you doing? Are you...
Yeah, finally it's given.
Lad, where was you, though? Where was you?
It must have been someone else who gave it. The ref never gave it. It took a while to give that. He should be on
a yellow card. I've been telling you about him. All game, ref. I've been on his neck. I don't like him.
No yellow for that, no, though.
That's like his
I don't know who gave that. I don't think the ref gave that. I'm not sure if it was the fourth official or the linesman who gave that foul, but Liverpool got the free kick in the end, but no booking.
That's naughty, that, you know. He's in his ear. Someone said to him, you're doing a shit job. Get your cards out your pocket and start refereeing.
I don't think I've ever seen someone not get booked for that foul in my life. I don't think the
whole right ring to run at.
I just don't think it was his decision, and that's why he hasn't booked him. Anyway, Liverpool have the ball on that right hand side with Soboslai. Cuts inside to find McAllister. Good ball and a good switch by Maka to Kirkus. He's got some time. Go on in. On the outside. No, don't go on the inside. Go on the outside. There you go. Please don't say you're offside. If you're offside, what are you doing? That was Kirkus, mate. That was absolutely Kirkus. Why is he cutting inside there? He had the whole left hand side to go. I mean,
that you don't even want to see.
That was Kirk's fault, that.
You don't even want to see it. But Liverpool got the ball back, so come on. And wake up. I haven't seen enough of Florian Wirtz today either. Like, what are you doing?
There he is now. Here's Gravenberch. Szoboszlai. Grav right hand side.
Get Florian on the ball a little bit, boys. Get him a touch.
He's
I know he's
surrounded.
surrounded there, but like really, in general, that would be my general thing to go at.
I think Kirk should have been brave at the first one. For now, Liverpool on the right
and
with
City with all the members.
Sabo over the top looking for Salah. Chased by Gay. Finds Wirtz. Wirtz to the byline, pulls it across. Rodri intercepts.
Oh, but it's Salah.
Salah gets all of it.
His touch wasn't the best. Let him
Szoboszlai shoots from distance. It's comfortable for Donovan.
Very comfortable, but how he got the shot off there was fair play.
Good technique by Szoboszlai, but comfortable in the end for Donnarumma. Right then, Van Dijk heads clear. Salah wins it. Can he find Wirtz? He can't. It's just played a little bit behind him. Wirtz wins it back though. And finds Gakpo and he finds Ekitike. Oh, chance goes wide. Might have been the best chance for Liverpool so far, that Errol. And I'd have backed him to score it.
So would have I, mate. I was ready. I was in full celebration mode.
Wirtz does well because it's behind him.
It's behind him. He does enough to keep it alive. And it just makes its way over to him. He hasn't got a lot of time there. He's just got to try and bend that into the far corner.
Yeah, you'd back him now. You'd back him. You'd back him.
This game is starting to stress me. I'm not going to lie. Liverpool, again now though, first couple of minutes, it looked like it might have been City, but Liverpool have woken up and started to show a bit of interest in this second half. Come on, Cody.
Gakpo down the line to
Kirkes.
Well done. Kirkes crosses.
There's a couple of you mind them there.
It falls to Szoboszlai, cross goal. A lot of good defending. I think Rodri takes it off McAllister's toes, but Liverpool having a better little spell of it now. Ball goes wide from Konate to Kirkes. He's got Gakpo. He's got McAllister. No, doesn't want to use him. Now he does. Ibu Konate to Wirtz to Szoboszlai. Can Sobo? What do you fancy? He fancies Wirtz. The run, boys.
Come on, then a bit of movement, boys. A bit of movement.
Good turn.
That's it.
Gravenberch. Salah into the box. He's got two men on him again now. Finds Wirtz though.
Does Mo.
Wirtz across
Mo. Oh, there's no movement though. There was no movement at the pen spot.
Wirtz tried to find Ekitike. Ekitike didn't make the run.
He was just on his heels.
Yeah, he was.
There we go, Liverpool now.
Wirtz again. Crosses again. Ekitike! Oh! Punch by the goalkeeper. Just takes it off Ekitike's head.
That'll do you, Kirkes.
Kirkes, brilliant!
That'll do you, that kid. We love that.
Kirkes does brilliant. Offside. Who's offside?
Who? Tell me who.
Ekitike for the header, maybe?
Tell me who, Lino. What are we doing?
Is it Ekitike for the header? No.
No.
Fuck off.
What are we doing? Chatting absolute shit. Oh.
Who's offside?
Who?
It's good goalkeeping, to be fair.
Yeah, it's brave goalkeeping, but Liverpool had the ball in another promising position. What are we doing?
Stop the game for no reason. City go long. Konate wins it. Good.
Well done, Ibu. Well done, Ibu. That'll do ya.
Liverpool have had a much brighter start. Arne Slot's telling the linesman that wasn't offside. He's seen the replay.
Yep, no one was offside. See?
Liverpool, Kirkes had won the ball at the pitch. Liverpool were battling for him. We had to stop for no reason. Right, then Alisson thinks out to Szoboszlai. His touch isn't great though.
No, that's
Can Liverpool win it back? No.
Oh,
it's O'Reilly. He's done well.
The young guy that we don't like.
Sobo's won it back. City have won it back again. No.
His pockets again.
Ball across goal. Can Liverpool get the touch on it? Semenyo! Save! Good save.
Wow, that is a good save. Really important.
And Alisson goes long again, looking for the counter-attack. Can we get this? Salah!
Yes!
Ekitike,
give the space! Release!
Wrong one!
Wrong
okay,
one.
Salah!
No, wrong dog.
Ekitike!
Oh! Shit!
Heads wide!
Oh, the pain! The pain.
Oh, it's a massive chance for Ekitike. He played the wrong pass completely.
Fine. What has he done?
But it fell to Salah. Salah's cross found Ekitike, and he heads wide. I can't believe he didn't pass it to Wirtz. Here.
Just play him in.
He has to give that to Wirtz. He gives it to Salah. Salah crosses and Ekitike's in, and he just can't head it in the far corner. He should have scored. To what a cross by Mo Salah. Oh, it's a poor header from Ekitike. I mean, it's in hindsight, so if he picked Salah out and Salah found him back, I still think he should have played the Wirtz. But he also should have he should have scored the header.
Bro.
But fair lucky. Liverpool having a bit of a good moment. Here comes Wirtz. He's fouled, surely.
Ref. What are we doing, referee?
Liverpool take it quick. Trying to keep the tempo.
Oh, nice, Macca.
Yes.
That'll do you. Come on, boys. We got bodies in the box. Go on.
Kirkes whips it in. Suggested down.
Yes.
Gakpo!
Oh, no!
He saved that.
He blew it.
He saved it. Oh, he's unconscious.
He's knocked him out.
Oh, he's offside anyway. Kuznetsov is out cold here. Gakpo's offside, I think. But I think
just those knees that you were showing me before, Chris Page. Those high knees have just
Kuznetsov's been absolutely cleaned up here.
I hope he's okay. Like I am just joking, but he did get clattered. Wow.
Didn't really see what happened to him. It was chaos. Good ball by Kirkes. Was it Salah who chested it down?
McCallum, and then continued the run.
Gakpo goes in. He's offside anyway as it goes over the bar. Let's see.
There he goes. He continues his run there. That's Macca in the middle.
Yeah, you're right. It was McAllister.
Oh, that's tight, but he is off.
Probably just off. To be fair to Kuznetsov, he gets back in. I think he's clattered by his own goalie, maybe. I don't know.
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure he was unconscious at one point.
Yeah, that was a bit mad, that.
Liverpool having a good spell here.
The crowd is what? The crowd is loud.
I just think Ekitike should have scored the header.
Yeah.
I think it's mad because he should have played the ball to Wirtz. Having not done it, Salah picks him out with a gorgeous little cross.
We continued our run. Why does he do it there?
What a ball by Salah, and Hugo should. He just come off the wrong part of his head, basically.
Yeah. He knows.
It's almost like because Salah's outside the boot spin. It's almost like the spin of the ball's done him. I still think he should have played the Wirtz in the first place, though. That was a higher degree of difficulty than just giving it to Florian Wirtz and acres of space. But another delay because the ref's changing his microphone. And Kuznetsov still
okay. Fair
he looked like he was out cold. He's up.
Hey, fair play, lad. Fair play to the kid, because I don't know how he gets. What happened? Clatter. Yeah, it's his keeper.
Oh! His goalie knees him in the face. I'm not sure he should be allowed to carry on.
Oh, he got closeted there, bro.
I'm pretty sure he was out. He was almost asleep, I felt. I mean, it might not have been at one point, but he's going to be allowed back on, I think.
Donnarumma, lad, just came in like a freight train, just bam.
Yeah,
they're probably making the right sub. Ryan Cherky's coming into the mix as well.
City are going to bring Ruben Diaz on, probably for Kuznetsov saying he's alright. I don't think he should be allowed back on though. He's had smelling salts to wake him up. I think he should take him off. Doctor's going to take him off, yeah.
He's like, nah. He's like, there's no way. There's no way, lad. You've just been.
The doctor's telling me he has to come off.
Yeah, bro.
He should have to come off as well.
Yeah.
I think it's the right decision.
That's the right decision.
He wants to come on.
You've got to protect him, lad. You've got to protect him, bro, because absolutely.
I'm pretty sure he had smelling salts to wake him up. I think his nose might be broke as well. Look at that,
bro.
Brave defending.
Yeah.
His goalie took him out.
Valiant in that respect, but boy. My Jammers fella, yeah. Is that what we're doing?
Ruben Diaz is coming on, and so is Ryan Cherky. I'm not sure who Cherky's coming on for. Probably Mamouche, I would guess.
O'Reilly. What's he? What? There's Diaz into the mix now.
Yeah, Diaz for Kuznetsov, that's an obvious one. He was unconscious. I'm pretty sure he was unconscious at one point.
Well, he looked it like, and
pretty sure they used the smell on.
You didn't get that.
I was right.
He didn't do that other replay again of where he was clearly out. So I think they realised, we can't use that again because he's not in a good way. Concussion, take a point. No, I don't want to take a point. We need to go for a jugular here because City.
It'd be interesting. Can you guys nail us? I don't know if they used a normal sub or a concussion sub on that one. If they used a concussion sub, they're allowed 6 and then we're allowed 6. So we'll keep an eye on that. Because if that's the case.
Yeah, well, that was it.
I'm sure I mean, if I was City, I would use the 6 because looking at our bench, you wouldn't think we'd.
Oh, well done, well. Rep.
Gravenberch fouled by Semenyo. Yeah, apparently people in the chat said they used
the concussion sub, yeah.
If they used the concussion sub, they're allowed another 4. Because
they just used 2. Or 1.
Yeah, 1. And it takes you to 6, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Semenyo just clips around Gravenberch by the heel. I mean, I'm not sure Liverpool got 6 sub they'd want to bring on. But the option's there if you want it.
That's it, babe, of an MC. This is why, bro. I'm not accepting a draw. Game is there to win, and we've just been on top for the last 10 minutes, so I'd like that to continue.
I hope that little delay
don't disrupt the flow. Like,
I hope that little delay doesn't impact Liverpool, because Liverpool were on top for sure. Right then, Alisson, left hand side. Kirkers flicks it around the corner. Gakpo flicks his on, converts, get there, no. Maka can. Loose ball, and then Kanate just panics really and kicks up the pitch for no reason. Why has he done that?
Just keep thinking of the Ekatike chance.
Should have scored. Right then, Donnarumma ball at his feet. Long ball forward. Virgil wins the header. Straight to Gaido. Oh, Liverpool, be careful here. Semenyo is on side. Yeah, no,
he's off.
Yeah. Semenyo was into the box, he's offside.
Straight away. Didn't even waste no time there.
Yeah, I think Van Dijk knew. And Liverpool can get underway with Szoboszlai down his line to Salah.
Salah just lets him down ever so
slightly. It was a good ball, you know, to him either.
Caught him quite flat-footed.
Here goes
Szoboszlai's now having to put the afterburners on to go back the other way against Aït-Nouri. Yes, Florian Wirtz is over there helping him.
He'll stop the immediate danger, but here's Rodri.
Did I say 2-1? I'm going for 1-0.
Is
No.
Liverpool let Ruben Diaz
just
from distance.
Just line it up. Why is nobody closing him down, please?
I think they don't mind the centre half maybe shooting from there.
I mind.
Yeah.
Because it's not a million miles away from where...
Alisson wasn't happy with it.
Did we not learn that? Was it Fulham where we learned that the hard way?
Oh, yeah, absolutely, yeah, you're right. Right then, down the line from Sobo to Gravenberch. Needs a ball, boys. Someone help him.
Come on, somebody help him there, boys. Somebody show for the ball.
Goes back to Alisson via Szoboszlai. A good ball by Kanate into Gravenberch. Can he find a pass, or he's going to sprint forward and play a good ball wide to Gakpo? Gakpo to the edge of the box. Gakpo, Ekatike, Florian Wirtz!
Yes!
Oh! What a block! I thought it was in.
That didn't go in.
Mark Gay.
How?
What a block by Mark Gay.
Oh, lads, what a fraud. You've done us all season.
Wonderful Liverpool move, and Gay just gets in the way. Brilliant by Gakpo, brilliant by Ekatike, good by Wirtz.
He tries to just pass it in, doesn't he?
But Mark Gay gets back and gets in the way.
Tries to pass it in. Wow.
Liverpool corner though. Good move.
Come on.
Really good Liverpool move.
Come on, we're breaking down the doors.
Salah's corner's deep. It's headed away.
Liverpool corner. Gonna be a Liverpool corner. Come on, that was.
It was a good move, mate. That started from Sobo to Gravenberch all the way through. Gakpo did well to find Ekatike. Ekatike's layoff was delightful.
It was lovely.
It's a good move. Would have been a really good goal, but that's why Man City bought Mark Gay. And why Liverpool tried to. He's a good defender. Right then, another corner. This opposite side. In it comes again. Headed out by Haaland, only as far as Wirtz. Liverpool with Kirkers can recycle it.
Please do.
Gravenberch down his line to Salah. Liverpool need to... Salah dinks it in. Gay can head that clear easily, really.
Yeah, he's going to get man of the match if he carries on this rate.
Yeah.
No, referee, stop. Oh yeah, no, Reece Williams is right. It was Canate that played the ball into Gravenberch there.
Oh, sorry, my bad.
Fair play.
You're right, it was.
Fair play.
Right, then Salah's won the ball back.
Fact checked us, well done.
Yeah, that's fine. Salah to Grav. Grav spins and finds Salah.
Keeps hold of the ball, does well.
Yeah,
does really well there, Gravenberch.
So Bosley left to Gakpo. You have to deal with that one, no Gakpo. Not the easiest to deal with. He's done right there.
He's done well. He's brought it down. He's kept hold of the ball.
Liverpool can go again down the right. Salah to Sobo. Come on, boys. City in a good shape. Can Liverpool break through it?
Yeah, well, we'll get the ball into the box.
Semenyo's done about 4 of them little sneaky fouls.
I will never forgive them for not signing Gay. Yeah, I'm in a similar boat to you as well there, bro. That was ridiculous. Ridiculous.
Should never have done.
Have you heard about the new kid that we've signed as well, done a shoulder?
Yeah.
When it rains, it pours in Merseyside.
Not even playing for us, isn't he?
I know, he's injured. Meant to be a serious injury, though.
Liverpool have a free kick from Szoboszlai, whipped in. Gakpo at the back post, knees it down, out to Gravenberch. He's going to shoot.
Wow, that was just wild. That was just wild. Wild. No.
Didn't like the option there, Gravenberch.
No, I didn't. How does he roll the dice now, Steve? We're nearly 70 minutes into the game. I
don't know, to be honest, because I'm looking at the bench. There's not tons on it that I'd want. And Liverpool are actually doing all right.
That's what I mean.
I think I'd leave it for now.
It's going to end up like the Arsenal game, innit?
I'd leave it for now. But at some point, you might look to freshen it up. Van Dijk's header, Gravenberch's got some work to do, and he's done well again. And he's found Sobo. Come on, boys.
Man on.
Szoboszlai powers past Nico Riley.
Yeah, keep up with that one, bro.
And plays it through. Ray!
I'm not having it this time. Point to the...
Gay's pulled back Mo Salah. A, was he in the box? B, is it a red card? Was he about to score? Why is that not a red card?
You tell him, Bobby, bro. Tell him.
Van Dijk.
I need a Bobby coming in the studio.
Is he going to send him off? He's going to book him? He's booked Mark Gay. He dragged Mo Salah back. Was he outside the box?
Yeah,
and he's not a... Let's see.
He must have been.
Let's see.
Yeah, he must have been. He's outside the box.
He is. That's a penalty. That's a red card. Why is that not a red card? Who's covering that? He's onside. He's going to have a shot. Is that not a red card? So Mark Gay pulled back Mo Salah. He's outside the box for a start. Let's just check. He is therefore...
It's a red card. He's got to go. Bye.
Salah's going to shoot.
Au revoir.
That defender is never covering back.
Piss off. Go back to South London wherever you came from. We don't want you up these ways.
So no red card. Not a goal scoring opportunity for Mo Salah on his left foot.
I mean, hey.
That's a red card.
Oh, bury this free kick, I beg yous. Bury it. Make them look like little fish. Bury this free kick.
That's a red... How is that not... That defender is never getting across in time. Absolute joke, that.
I'm offended.
Unless Ruben Diaz is fucking Speedy Gonzalez, he was never getting across there.
Never.
Liverpool do have the free kick. Remember Salah in the Champions League when they done the little back heel and he bent it in the corner? I might be looking at that from Sobo here. Sobo run over a little back heel, Salah try and bend it in the corner. The exact same thing they did against Karabag. No,
Salah's just going to go for the dead ball just on his own. Okay.
So I don't know if he's going to shoot or just try and cross this from Salah.
I think he's going to try and shoot.
Anyway, here's Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah goes for goal.
Yeah, that was, yeah. And, yeah.
I just can't believe that's not a red card.
Jesus pissed himself at it. Jesus pissed him. It was a picture. Oh.
Yeah, that should have been a red card all day. Anyway, we are where we are. Donnarumma kicks the goal kick long because Salah's free kick was rubbish. Van Dijk wins his header. Ruben Diaz goes back to Donnarumma. Put him under, boys.
Stick her on knees for the next 20 minutes, boys. These are going to crumble. Yeah, stick her on them. Stick her on knees in a big way. He's had a kick all game, him. Absolute freak of a cyborg. He's done nothing. After that first minute, he's done nothing. Played a good pass when the player was offside, but he's done nothing.
Right down. Oh, right down. 71.5 minutes gone at Anfield. Liverpool throw in on the halfway line, goes back to Canate, goes back to Alisson. Liverpool have been, if City were in charge of the first half, Liverpool have been much better in the second. But it is still 0-0. They've missed some big chances.
We missed bigger chances in the second half than they missed in the first.
Some controversial refereeing as well, for me. As Liverpool find good ball by Alisson to Gakpo. Good touch by Gakpo. Well. Can he find a pass? Gakpo still got it. He's running through.
That's done. Yeah, done well.
McAllister. So Bosley, no, it's Gravenberch. Now it's all a bit scrappy.
Why did you just take it out of his path?
Anyway, Salah's got it. Dinks it in. Donnarumma punches again. He's done well at times with some of them recently. Gravenberch wins it back and is fouled from distance.
Yes.
Sobbo range?
So please be Sobbo range. He's like, it's the fifth time. Come on, ref. What are we doing? Bobby, tell me about this ref again, Bobby, lad. Yep. I need a Bobby cam, I swear, this kid. His box office back there. Back of house Bobby's quality.
I think Sobbo will strike this. It's very similar to the Arsenal. Has he got another one in him?
We were chatting 3-2s and 2-1s and that. This is just going to have the one goal in it, you know.
I'll take it now. Come on, Dom. Can lightning strike twice in the season?
I will. We'll be happening.
We saw him do it against Arsenal. Can he do it against Manchester City? It's Szoboszlai from a very similar range.
Wow, I mean, it's far.
Let's have a go. Szoboszlai then.
Donnarumma.
Sobbo shoots.
Oh! Oh my God! Yes! My guy! Hey!
What a goal! Oh, Dominic Szoboszlai! Lightning can strike twice! He's done it again! That's as good as it gets!
Talk to me nicely, what are you doing?
Oh my goodness! What a goal from Dominic Szoboszlai!
Bad boy strike though.
He's done it again! This time the other side, equally as impressive!
Silly.
Donnarumma doesn't even see it, doesn't even smell it. Oh, that is outrageous. Outside the boot, I think. Oh, the technique is unbelievable. In off the post. Oh. And Dominic Szoboszlai gives Liverpool the lead. And that might be better than the one he scored against Arsenal. Unreal free kick from Liverpool's number 8.
Yeah, proper that one.
What a moment again.
Oi.
Absolutely sensational goal from Dominic Szoboszlai.
Let's win this.
Ibu can't believe his hands on his head. That was me. I was the same big fella. I was the exact same. Oh, he's gorgeous as he winks to the camera. He's just impregnated about 1 million people around the globe with a wink and a click of his fingers.
Oh, it was unbelievable. Unbelievable. Wow.
Mate,
wow.
Talk about swagger. Like, fucking the movement, it moved miles. The Arsenal was the other side. This one goes, oh, it's unbelievable. The technique is outrageous. Wow. And Liverpool lead 1-0 at Anfield.
Ooh. What a finish that is, you know. Yeah, he wants his 300k. Give him his 300k. Wow.
Anfield is rocking.
Yeah, can we get a song? Oi. What a goal.
Kate says, I woke my wife and kids celebrating that one, but it was worth it.
I mean, if the Arsenal fans didn't celebrate the free kick against them, I think they are definitely celebrating the free kick against City.
Outrageous.
Just saying. Wow.
Donnarumma didn't even smell it, didn't even move, couldn't move, no point moving. Unsavable.
The post still shaking.
Oh my God, he absolutely rocketed that one. And the swerve on it was outrageous. Well, Liverpool have got work to do because Rodri plays it forward in towards Haaland and Van Dijk.
Dealt with it.
Does really well. Virgil's really, I don't know what the word is. He's up for that battle, isn't he? He's a bit more physical than sometimes he has been. You have to with Errol and Haaland. He's a cyborg sent from outer space. Here's Milos Kerkez, left-hand side, does well. Keep going. Kerkez crosses deep. Gay heads it away. Szoboszlai from distance. Finds Salah. Go on, Mo. Salah to Szoboszlai. Szoboszlai going to cross it. Back heel to Salah. No, Ekitike. Ekitike, Gravenberch.
Don't force it now. Don't force it. Just keep hold of the ball. We don't need to force
it. I'm not sure Ekitike needs to get in the way of that. I think it was going right to Salah. Liverpool's got the ball with Wirtz. Liverpool don't need to do anything to hasty. Gravenberch's touch is poor though. Can Liverpool win it on the scrap? They can. Szoboszlai again into Florian Wirtz. Wirtz across goal. Gay gets in the way. Just couldn't get his foot around it, could he? Don't foul him.
Oh, get up, lad. Get up, lad. Get up. I ain't naughty. It's a bit of a soft one, like. Whoa. Wow.
Oh my God, what a goal.
Just doesn't take his eye off the ball though, does he? He just watches the ball the entire way. He really does just watch. He's like, don't touch me, this is my moment. Oh, what a guy. Oh, what a goal.
Liverpool needed that. They've got 12 minutes.
Play smart now, yeah. Whoever said that in the chat, Mr. James Rock.
City will, they'll throw the kitchen sink at us.
Yeah. Forgot Ryan Shakey was even on the pitch, to be honest with you, mate. But he's there. Semenyo there trying to do something, but Kanate's having none of it. Hey, come on.
You're going to book him at some point. How many fouls did he committed?
Mate, go on, look at the fans.
What a finish that,
lad. What a finish.
How many fouls has Semenyo committed now?
They're just loving this replay. They're just loving it.
A two-man wall, maybe is that what they're looking at?
Maybe, yeah. If there would have been a third man, it would probably go right into him. But the distance of it, mate. It's unbelievable.
Two men in the wall, risky business. Right then, Man City got the ball on the halfway line. And looking to advance with Mateus Nunes right hand side. Be careful. It was his cross at the Etihad that caused Liverpool danger. Rodri out wide. Go and close the cross. Go and close the cross. Kerkez does go and close the cross does well. So City go back. There's the Silva. Rodri out wide to Aït-Nouri. Patient from City.
Is this the most...
Shaky, is it? Sorry. Salah takes it off him.
Well done.
Oh, Liverpool should counter with Kerkez. Kick it long. Does that. And Salah get on the end of this one. No, but the header, my fault of Wirtz.
Talk to two of you there. See, they got in each other's way again.
No, Wirtz has done well.
Wirtz has done well. But is that the most free kicks a Liverpool player scored in the season for us so far?
I'm not sure, mate. Coutinho had a spell of scoring a few, and Suarez did, but he scored a few this year. Dom,
He's going to score like 4 or 5, hasn't he?
Gravenberch trying to get it under control does. Szoboszlai kicks it. Poor ball.
I feel like he has.
He scored a few. Jake Jones says, get in, I'm on the train back from London. Hope you've enjoyed that one, mate.
Yep.
Celebrating on the tracks. What?
Just play Jack's little outburst there. No. I know. It was just...
I'm sure it was a joke.
80 minutes played. Liverpool have got 10 minutes, probably about 15 to hang on to. 3 massive, massive points.
Philly in the Discord, one of our legends, says, "I'll just sit back and counter. We know they're going to throw everything at us." The option's there for Liverpool to do that if they can. If they feel good enough, like they can do that. So Endo, maybe. It might be too early for Endo time yet. As Mark Gase plays the switch out left. McAllister's got to go out there against Bernardo Silva. Gakpo as well.
Gakpo comes in to help his boy. Don't mind that.
I think Gakpo's had an alright game.
I
know a lot of people aren't the biggest Cody Gakpo fans, but I think he's been quite good.
Oh. Wow. Wow, wow, wow.
Gay.
Dominic Szoboszlai this season's just been unbelievable.
Yeah.
That's a good ball.
Canate as well, though.
Dealt with. That'll do, yeah. There's a menu again about to pull in another foul. See, this is the problem. If we're going to do the whole counter thing, something's got to stick. We've got to get... What? Got to have a little bit of respite.
I think Ruben Diaz just...
Did he know he was there? Did he know he was there? He just felt, yeah, I don't know.
There's Bernardo Silva then. Right-hand side for City.
Russell Bones is sat and chatting we want to. Yep.
Be nice, but for now, Liverpool needs to defend this attack from Manchester City. McAllister up against Nunez. Silva dinks it inside to Semenyo.
Dealt with.
Only as far though as I think Ryan Cherokee is it. City have it back again.
Dealt with.
TK should clear that one. Good ball to Salah as well.
Yeah.
Salah leaves it.
Oh, that's not bad. Yeah, keep that in. Keep
Wirtz kept it in. Liverpool got men forward on this counter attack if they can work it. Ball inside. Doesn't quite get there from Wirtz. Don't think. Oh, Wirtz has won it back though. When City have won it back again. Scrappy. Liverpool didn't make the most of that. I think we had
more men. Yeah.
Here's Haaland on the half turn. He's got Semenyo to his left. Plays him a bit too far wide, really.
Don't mind it.
Good for Liverpool for now. Semenyo's forced backwards. Rodri gives it. Champion little fucker. Diaz from distance.
Looking to.
Switches it out wide.
To Nori.
Nori got Mo Salah in front of him. Slow from City though. Rodri. Diaz. Rodri again. They've got everyone behind the ball. City patiently popping it around the back at the minute. As Gay whips on him back post. Virgil van Dijk, what a header. But Mateus Nunes can collect. Liverpool got some defending to do still. With Rodri to Silva. Silva's cross is deflected up in the air. Haaland nods it down. And it's a goal from Bernardo Silva.
If there's anybody, it's always going to be him.
Was he onside?
I don't know.
I hate him.
Can't stand him.
You get a little bit lucky with the deflection off the cross. The Haaland nods it down. Bernardo scores. Liverpool were just a bit flat-footed. Is he onside? He looks like he will be.
He will be onside, yeah. Yeah, he is.
Szoboszlai just doesn't get out. Van Dijk might have played him onside anyway to goaler.
Yep.
Haaland nods it down. Silva gets in. Good finish.
Off his back there.
It just comes off McAllister's arse, doesn't it?
And we're back to level pegging.
Goes against the ball. City want to win. Liverpool just couldn't get out.
It is. They
couldn't get out. But the problem a little bit there, I don't know if he'd have been onside off Van Dijk, but Sobbo was kind of caught napping. Sobbo didn't get out.
He's fuming. He can tell. He knows it's him as well. He knows.
But I don't know if Van Dijk would have been playing him onside anyway. But
yeah.
Liverpool have just brought Curtis Jones on, by the way. Szoboszlai kicks this one long. As Jones came on for Gakpo, by the way. See, I'll be honest, people saying when Liverpool can't defend. Did Liverpool do that particular incident? They didn't do too much wrong, I don't think. Hard lines, but sitting back against Manchester is always going to be dangerous, isn't it?
Just asking for them to just pile on the pressure.
It's got a bit of fucking go for you. Come off fucking Alexis's arse. Haaland leaps up.
Well.
But hey, we're back.
It's a square
So
one.
1-1. And City have the ball, and they're going to try and force the winner.
Well, I did say 2-1 would do me. You said 2-1 as well.
Yeah.
So come on.
For us though.
Yeah.
Like Gravenberch has harried. Szoboszlai picked up the loose ball.
Oh, the ball.
Come on, Liverpool.
That'll do you. Go on, play him now. Oh, why could you not play? Is that Jones as well?
It's hard to play through Salah. It's hard to play Salah. If it was a good interception, Konate wins his header. Van Dijk clears only as far though as Cherky, but Jones gets back. Gravenberch is far, but we'll play on. Liverpool can attack down the left. Kirk has got Ekatike to his left if he wants to use it. He gives it to him now. Curtis Jones. McAllister from distance. Does he fancy a shot? No. Gives it to Szoboszlai like he might. He does. Cannon just straight at Mark Gay though. Oh, Konate's had a bit of an air kick. Oh, got away with it, thankfully. Ooh. Pep's angry. Right then, here goes Mo Salah. Mark Gay takes it off him, throw into Liverpool. Salah wants to win. I mean, both teams want to win. Right then, anyway, Liverpool give the ball back out of play. So I think Szoboszlai went for a little fancy flick, didn't get there. Throw into City. Not far from Arne Slot's bench. That ain't know what he can take. And it's another throw in. I think Konate battling. Liverpool scrapping about. Don't give a foul away, boys. City forced back to Diaz and all the way back to Donnarumma. He goes long, straight to Virgil van Dijk's head.
Heads it. Come on, boys.
Kirkes has committed the foul.
Yeah, probably was. Yeah.
88 minutes gone at Anfield, then 1-1. I'm not sure the result that does any side that much favours, really. In terms of those, for now, but...
Don't really want to be sharing the spoils. No. We end up a little bit further behind the chasing pack. They end up a little bit further behind Arsenal. It's not really what either of our sides wanted.
Here's Szoboszlai, right-hand side. He's got men in the box. Can he find one? Crosses. Salah's header. You're not going to score from there.
No.
I'm not sure why he's I'm not sure you're ever going to score from there.
Yeah.
Right, then Donnarumma with the ball at his feet. Finds Mark Gay. City going to build out from the back as we approach where we are now into the last minute. Just this last minute plus stoppage time. As Van Dijk heads clear again. Curtis Jones battling for it. City win it. Ref plays advantage. There would have been a foul there. City go long. Oh, chance for Semenyo at the back post. Can he get there? Liverpool need to get back. Semenyo crosses. Alisson claims. Bravo Silva stops Alisson taking the quick one. Alisson still gets on with it. But kicks straight back to City. Don't think we needed that right there from Alisson. Manchester City have the ball on the halfway line. They're advancing forward. Down the
7 minutes? Are you messing?
7 minutes added on.
Oh, there's going to be a winner.
Someone. City looking for it to be them as the ball goes into the box. Does Alisson give a penalty away there?
Yeah.
Oh, he's give a pen?
Fuck off. Bullshit. Absolute bullshit. You taking the piss, bro? You taking the fucking piss?
Oh.
Are you messing?
It's a penalty to Manchester City. Let's see. Yeah, it's a pen. What's Alisson doing there? Does he touch the ball? Oh, Liverpool. It was Mateus Nunes who goes down. I think it was a penalty. That's a penalty for me.
Yeah, it is. I'll just look at it. It is.
It's poor from Alisson, I don't. I'm not sure if he usually stays big in those situations. Errol Haaland then with a chance to score and put Manchester City in front. There's going to be a lot of... If he does score, Liverpool are going to have about 6 minutes of time to force an equaliser. We were talking about winning the game not that long ago. But for now, can Alisson keep Errol Haaland out? Yeah, Kieran said Ali's been rash all game. He could already have been sent over. Sent off him. Yeah, he got out a little bit lucky with the Mamouche one. Has not been Alisson's best day. Can he make up for it now? It's a penalty for Erling Haaland against Alisson Becker. They're the battle in the first minute of the game that Alisson won. They've got one in injury time. Haaland steps up, scores, of course he does. Top comes off for Erling Haaland, right in front of those City fans. Fuck. Sickener. Liverpool are going to have 5 or 6 minutes to try and get an equaliser now. Ugh. Just 10 minutes ago, Liverpool had the win almost in their hands, and it's been a big turnaround. There'll be Arsenal fans gutted. Not as much as we are gutted at this moment in time, no. It's a good penalty from Erling Haaland, bottom corner. Ugh. I mean, it's going to be Liverpool are going to have a long time to try and force an equalise now. It's been a long time since Man City won at Anfield. Unless Liverpool can do something dramatic, that record is going to change. Erling Haaland scores at Anfield. It's been a while since he did that. Anyway, Liverpool on the attack again. Liverpool have brought keys on for Kirkers, by the way, as the ball comes into the City box. Out to Szoboszlai. Salah. Szoboszlai crosses. Gravenberch edge of the box, thought about shooting, didn't. Instead he finds Chiesa. Federico Chiesa, step over. Cross a goal, no one there. Into Donnarumma's hands. Liverpool's Champions League qualification hopes taking a massive blow here. Pep's going to send on Nathan Ake, trying to shore this up. Haaland had done nothing all game right, and he's just got himself an assist and a penalty goal in 10 minutes. That's what he can do.
Yeah. Yep. Sad man. Sad times.
Yeah, then City are taking Semenyo off for Ake. Liverpool. I mean, it was 7 minutes. It's going to be a lot longer than that, but I don't know how long to try and force a goal. Again, a draw doesn't either side any good, but it's better than a defeat for Liverpool. Szoboszlai goes long, looking for TK, doesn't get there. Kind of Chiesa get there.
I genuinely fancied us against these bums. How the fuck did Spurs get a result against these and we can't? Are you mad?
I said about everyone.
Lad, no, this is fucking...
No, everyone. I mean, we don't get results against any. Can Liverpool on the attack though? Jones, Gravenberch from distance.
Oh, why did you let it run across your whole body?
Szoboszlai thinks
everyone's just expecting Szoboszlai to be able to do something from 40, 50 yards out. You've got to help him. You've got to have a bit of movement. And now he's gone. And now it's 3-on-1. What are we doing?
Liverpool had everyone forward trying to force an equaliser. Aït-Nouri into the box. Good save.
Wow.
Good save by Alisson.
What are they doing?
Liverpool just let him shoot.
Why?
I think they were just desperate for him not to pass the Haaland.
This is just fucking embarrassing.
I think it was literally, I'd rather you shoot than pass the Haaland. Liverpool get away with that one.
Are you taking the piss? This ref's an absolute mug, you know. Absolute mug, though.
Right then, Liverpool are going to have one set piece to launch into the box.
No, I'm vexed.
He's
just proper goal. He's a rat, man. He's an absolute rat. Disgusting footy player. Can't stand him. Oh. Lad, my head's hot. My head is so hot.
Free kick goes into the box. Ake heads it up. Bit of a scramble. Can Liverpool get anything on it with Van Dijk? Gravenberch is going to be able to cross this one in and does. City head clear. Szoboszlai back to Gravenberch. Can Liverpool force another angle, go the other way? There we go. Verts. Chiesa. Can he cross? Get into the byline. Oh, didn't even go out for a corner. Liverpool wanted the corner, didn't go out. We're past that minute. I don't know how long's left. Oh, Alisson slipped. Nearly get over. Right, one more. Get the ball forward, boys. Ball goes long. Van Dijk wins his header. What a save by Donnarumma, right at the death. It was a shot from distance that deflected. It was nearly in. It was McAllister's shot that flex. It almost beats Donnarumma and gets a palm to it.
It's a big hand, that.
How's your luck?
It's a big hand, that, you know. It's a big hand, lad.
Anyway, corner for Liverpool right at the end. Alisson's up. Corner comes in. Donnarumma punches it. Szoboszlai recovers. Salah whips it back in. It's got edge of the box. Who's going to fall for? Falls for Szoboszlai. No, for Chiesa.
Don't get out of each other's way.
Salah dinks it back in. Still isn't clear for City. Ekitike. Salah. It's a scramble. Where is it? About 4 players have gone down. Don't know what's happened. City have cleared it though.
That's it, lad.
There's a VAR check for something.
It's not happening. It's not happening.
Chiesa went down at the back post. I've got no idea what happened to him. We're still playing on for now though. And Alisson stayed up as Szoboszlai whips it in. City can half clear it. Now they're going to full clear it. They're probably going to score from this, are they? Because Liverpool haven't got a goalie in. Ah, shit. Don't get sent off, Sabo. It's gone in anyway. Was Sabo not fouled? This is a mad game, this. He's just scored from the halfway line. Because Liverpool haven't got a goalie. The ball rolled in. There was a fight between Haaland and Szoboszlai on the halfway line anyway. Ugh, chaos. I'm not sure that goal. Well, I've got no idea. Anyway, this is madness. What are we checking here? There could be a penalty for us. There could be a penalty for us. Haaland might have fouled Szoboszlai. Szoboszlai nearly fouled
They're
Haaland.
celebrating like they just won the fucking league.
I've got no idea what's happened there. And
how have we imploded?
I mean, that's just... We had no goalie in, did we? Oh, the save from Donnarumma. Can we see the penalty on Chiesa, please? It's all madness. Cherky just plays it. There's no goalie in. And then Szoboszlai and Haaland in a foot race. I mean, they fouled each other, didn't they? Cherky's just scored from inside their own half, pretty much. Because I think, yes, I mean, Sobo fouls Haaland, Haaland fouls Sobo. Don't know what are you going to give for that? you send Szoboszlai off? I hope not. I think what's going to happen here, by the way, Sobo's going to get sent off. They're not going to give the goal, and he's going to send Szoboszlai off. Bet ya. Watch. Sobo fouls Haaland. But then Haaland fouls Sobo. But I bet you, so that goal won't count, but he'll send Szoboszlai off. And that means Szoboszlai's going to get suspended off the next game. You best just give him, can't just give the goal. Just let the goal go in. VAR check. I think he's going to send Sob off. Ugh, this is chaos. Just then, I'd rather just have the game.
See, this is what happens when a referee doesn't have control over a football game, though. This is what happens.
Yeah. No goal, but red card for Sobo.
This is what happens.
You'd have been better just letting them fucking score, lad.
This is what happens when you have a referee that can't control a game. Are you mad?
That is the right rule. You
just let them. The rules. Just let them go and get the fucking 3 points.
Well, that's what Sobo should have done. He's got himself sent off. He's going to be suspended for the next game now.
Straight red. He's going to be suspended for more than one game.
No, it's just one. Last man.
Okay. So what happened to our check with Chiesa? So they get a free kick now as well. What's going on?
I can tell you what's going on. Because Haaland fouled Szoboszlai afterwards, they couldn't award the goal, but they've had to send Szoboszlai off for the first foul. He should just let it go in.
Nah, I'm vexed, bro. I'm vexed.
Still haven't seen a replay of what.
I'm vexed. I don't know, boy.
Still haven't seen a replay of what happened to Chiesa, by the way.
Lad, I'm vexed differently.
It's 103 minutes long, this game, and we're still playing.
What the what?
I mean, nothing's gonna happen here. Just end the game. What's the point?
Just fucking blow the whistle. Gang of absolute pricks.
And then Sobo's just got himself suspended for that Sunderland game midweek, by the way, as well, which is when we haven't got no right backs. Hope Joe Gomez can get himself fit.
No. Well, I need to.
Oh my God.
I'm a stress eater. I'm stressed. What does...
Chaos. Cherky's free kick is just, he should put it straight into the stands. So Liverpool have got a goal kick. Have they got enough time to take a goal kick? Nope. The full-time whistle goes, and Manchester City beat Liverpool by 2-1. Chaotic ending to the game. We thought Dominic Szoboszlai's free kick might have won Liverpool the game. It was a glorious free kick in the end. It's gone sour. Szoboszlai gets himself sent off like in the 103rd or so minute. Manchester City turn it round. Bernardo Silva and an Errol Haaland penalty. And then a very big save from Donnarumma as well. Keep Manchester City in the title hunt. It's a massive blow to Liverpool in their quest for Champions League football. But ultimately City finally get that win under Pep Guardiola at Anfield in what was just a truly bizarre game. But a result that really hurts Liverpool. Because I think I've got the super chat here from It's Not Positive, I can't even say that name. I'm glad we wasted the first half playing like crap. Liverpool weren't good in the first half, mate, to be fair. Better in the second half, but ultimately it was just Yeah, a really disappointing one. And Liverpool now have it all to do. They are the outsiders when it comes to qualifying for the Champions League. That is for certain. The gap to 5th place is 4 points. Liverpool will have to win at Sunderland and hope other things go their way. And yeah, they're right up against it now. That is for certain. It's been an absolute bizarre...
How's he still on the pitch, bro? What the actual fuck? How's he still on the pitch?
Yeah, Mark Gay could have been sent off. It was just absolute bonkers game, but that is the game. But what it is ultimately is Liverpool 1, Manchester City 2. Thank you very much to everyone who joined us on the stream. Keep an eye out on the channel, more reactions. We've got player rankings over on Redmen Plus as well. And yeah, we'll end the stream there for now. But yeah, that's a tough one to take. See you all soon.